All right, welcome back. We're live afternoon slate, week 17 live line, the most profitable live
We
sports
lost.
betting show in the nation.
Fuck me. We lost, Jay.
What happened?
Pick 6, Atlanta wins.
Oh my god!
But I did have the over 48, so I did get that. I got the over 48.
The absolute worst beat I've had on live line. Somehow we don't hit that Tampa Bay team total over when they go 0-3 missing field goals, and all we needed was a point and a half to hit that team total over. That's a brutal one. That's up there. That's up there with Flash. But
what numbs the pain though for me, Jay? What does numb the pain for me though is the fact I did have the over in the game as well. I hit both of them. That I pushed the game. Other than I lose 10 cents juice on the dollar.
that does absolutely nothing for me.
I don't care about you. I care about me.
Right. Okay. So moving on.
I'm fucking with you. I love you, Jay. I'm very sad. I would have really loved to double hit that.
All right. There's 44 seconds in this Packers game. Last game left on the early slate. Get that over with. We got a shit ton of games at 4 o'clock. Nothing I really like, though, man. I mean, I'm not laying 7 or taking 7 in the Rams-Cardinals game. The Colts-Jaguars game, I lean the Colts because supposedly Doug Marrone is going to play a lot of his third-string guys to see what they could do on film going into next year. So I guess I lean the Colts there, but it's a meaningless game. Oh,
what?
Down to the 20.
Come on, Packers. I need this.
Down to the 20 for Green Bay to get the win.
Oh, by the way, who's there in the chat says that's not a bad beat, Jay? Yeah, Nat says bad beat. Really, Jay? How about having Miami under 4.5 season wins?
He's got a point.
Good point, Nat. Good point. Kevin Taylor, awesome job, buddy, getting that Cincinnati under by a half. That's why you got the halves, guys. You win by the hook, you die by the hook.
That's not a bad beat. Anybody that doesn't think that that's not a bad beat is an idiot.
He knows it's a bad beat, Jay.
He's in a bad beat measuring contest.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, he had the.
And to be fair, he could have hedged the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah, you got plus 850. I would have hedged the fuck out of that.
But I don't know if I would have.
All right, guys. All right,
going in, there's no way.
All right, Packers.
There's no way that you could have told me. I wouldn't have hedged if I were him. I mean, you could have. Jay probably would have because he's smarter about this than me. But
let's just do the math. The money line was plus 850 before the game, right?
Yeah.
So if you had, I don't know how much you had on the game, but
so you had $100 on it.
You put $20 on the Dolphins win total. You literally just throw $20. Just throw $20.
I would have been so cheap though. I would have thought that I was throwing $20 away. If you would have told me before that game that New England comes out and loses this game at home, I mean, if it was in Miami, maybe, but that's just crazy.
All right, I'm shitting out the end of this Packers game, guys. This will close out that parlay that I thought was dead in the water. Man City win, Kansas City win. I need Packers now. Come on, Packers! Don't
Miles Sanders over 59.5 rushing yards is interesting in the Eagles game.
Yeah, I like that. Gosh, I squeaked out a 2-1 on the morning with that Falcons going over.
Yeah, I made money, but man, not much.
No, it's always like that. We always think about the losses, right? I mean,
I was setting up to make at least a G at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, I got lucky on that Chiefs game, and it's already out of my mind. I'm still pissed about the Minnesota game going over.
Remarkable Gaming says NFL has got to be fixed. How do the Dolphins possibly go into Foxborough and get the win on the money line? I'll tell you why, Remarkable Gaming, because despite the fact that the Dolphins are bad and the Patriots are good, the Dolphins are still an NFL team.
Right.
Any NFL team can beat any other NFL team.
And I was thinking about it this morning, right? When in the first week of the year, right? Week 1, most of the lines were less than 7 points, right? There was very few double-digit spreads, right? So what's really changed about these teams? Have the teams changed, or have our perception of the teams changed for us to be having all these double-digit spreads now?
I think the main thing with these double-digit spreads, at least here, is just week 17, and so many teams are just playing nobodies. But, outside of week 17, I just think you got some – I'm not sure. Jay can explain it better because he's a much better and in-depth NFL capper than I am. But I would say there's probably just some really, really bad teams versus some really, really good teams. Maybe the gap is getting bigger because teams are trying to tank. I don't know. Jay, do you have a perception of that?
I think our perception of the teams has changed more than the teams have actually changed.
I have nothing on that right now. I'll get into that. I'm just looking to see.
He's giving out winning props.
I'm looking to see if we could squeeze any value out of these 4:00 games.
I know I can answer that question if you want to correlate it to baseball. The reason why you're seeing so many more heavy favorites during the baseball season is because you do have a bunch of tanking teams who are trying to copy the Astros and Cubs blueprint. And the field goal is good. Packers win. Cash it. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Is that the Lions season in a nutshell? God, to be a Lions fan must suck. I mean, at least if you're a Raiders fan, they have cool uniforms.
Yes. Eat my ass. Woo.
That was a nice celebration, Ant.
Dude, I was getting fucked at the beginning of the day, man. I lost. The Wolverhampton Liverpool game was such a bad beat for me because I had both teams to score, and then I have that Tampa Bay team total that's just fucking terrible, and then I had a couple basketball plays I lost on, but then finally, boom, 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 Kansas City money line, I hammered it. That comes through for me. This parlay comes through for me, so things are looking good, man. It's a shiny, bright day now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm happy to squeak 2-1 out this morning.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly though, that both teams to score in the Liverpool game is going to stick with me for fucking weeks. Go look at the replay. I know you don't care, but go look at the replay on why the goal was called back on Wolverhampton.
Oh, is that the VAR one you guys are all talking about? That?
Yeah.
I saw that in like 5 different chats I'm in.
Yeah. That motherfucker, we're not even talking inches offside. His toe was like a couple millimeters offside. Theoretically, if you look at one angle of the VAR, it might have possibly been a couple millimeters offside. So they called back the goal for that because VAR is a stupid motherless cunt. I swear to God, like England and all these leagues need to get rid of VAR. It has ruined the fucking game, man. I've lost.
All right, real quick. Josh Rogan says 2 minutes till start. Do we have any official plays?
No.
Jameis Winston, 30th interception of the season, Jay, earning him entry in the first ever 30 for 30 club, Jay.
Yeah, I saw that.
30 TDs.
Josh Rogan, I'm on Broncos minus 3.5. I'll go ahead and make that official. I'm not going against anyone on the show, so I really like Denver here. Temperature's 31 degrees. Cars never won below 40 degrees.
Is the Titans minus 4.5 on the first half worth it though?
No. All the value on that game's gone.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like buying a TV for $1,000 when you could have bought it for $100 early in the week.
Good point. What about, since we've seen so many crazy things, is the Redskins money line at plus 440 just saying why the fuck not? After all, it is the Cowboys.
What are you on? The Broncos what?
Minus 3.5. Minus 3.5.
All right, I'm taking the Giants at plus 4 because now I can get it at 4. And it just says game not available. The game must be kicking off.
Yeah, it just kicked off. I'm getting on the Giants too, but I just want 4.
I'll get on the Giants live. Well, I was able to get 4, but then it just said game unavailable when I clicked submit, so it must have.
They all just kicked off.
How about this for bad beats, Jay? I guess it doesn't really count as a bad beat because I pushed, so I didn't lose any money. but the Jets win total under 7. And it was a plus money bet, too. So I would have gotten the plus 120.
Okay, I can get the Giants. Oh, fuck. No, it just went off.
Dude, is this the most games we've had in the afternoon all year? I love this.
Yeah.
I like the even schedule, 8 and 7. I mean, it's perfect. Why do we have 13 and 3? And I mean, it's because they want to get huge ratings on that one afternoon game. But I think this is better.
I like Baltimore too.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at that side. I'm already in on the under in that game, so I'm going to stick with that angle.
RB Fern says, "Yay, Ant 1J.
Yeah, I
Can we
saw
let
that.
these games play out now and mute ants whining throughout?" Actually, let me see if I'll have anything to whine about. I don't have anything on these afternoon games yet.
You didn't play one of them?
No.
I haven't either yet, but I'm going to try to get on the Giants.
All right, I got 3 plays. I took Denver, the Rams, and the under in the Baltimore game.
I mean, I was trying to find a way to get on the Steelers all week, but Jake just kept talking me off of it because Hodges is like such a bag of shit.
I think it's Baltimore or no play there. I wouldn't want to play Pittsburgh. I don't care about that must win. Harbaugh tries hella hard in preseason. Drew Lock comes up short in his first drive.
Beam says he's loving Baltimore. We'll be monitoring that game also.
Yeah, Nico's on it too.
Nico took the Ravens.
Deerslayer's a brave man taking Dallas.
Braver than me and you and Jay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was thinking about laying the money line with Dallas because I don't think they lose. But I didn't do it. Not yet, anyway.
I went with their tackles out again. Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
These Denver punts are always so they just fly through the air. Josh Rogan's on the over tonight. That's an interesting look.
Man,
Dallas went out on their first drive.
My ass hurts from that Tampa Bay team total.
Oh, it just sucked.
I don't blame you for that, Jay.
Miles Sanders doing the damn thing. I should have took that. Why didn't I take that 59.5, man? What is it right now?
Russell Wilson 4 and out. Yeah, 3 and out will work too.
This is fun, man. The Dolphins fucking threw the Patriots right into the wild card round. So the Patriots going to play? No, they won't play the Bills. The Patriots are going to play who? The Titans or the? It's either going to be the Titans or the Steelers, right?
Titans, I think, I think the Titans.
Yeah, it'll be the Titans or the Steelers.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Texans. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
No, Texans are locked in at 4.
Yeah, they won't play the Texans. They'll play a wild card team.
The 6. They should play the 6 because the Patriots will be 3 now, right?
Yeah. The Patriots 12-4.
And Buffalo's locked in at 5, so it's Tennessee or Pittsburgh.
Yep. So, just looking ahead, since we know the matchup, Houston, Buffalo. Do you have any initial thoughts on that, Jay? Houston, Buffalo in the playoffs? A locked-in matchup.
I don't know what the number is, but I would take Houston if it's less than 4.
Yeah, I'd have to see what the number is.
I could see them hanging a tricky number like 5 or 6.
I hate fives. That's such a dead number.
Yeah. But with these new kickers that can't make an extra point, it's more alive than it used to be. RG3 still got a little burst.
How? Norm thinks Buffalo beats Houston.
I mean, that wouldn't be the
Nico
craziest
says if the
thing.
Chiefs win, Texans not going anywhere.
Yeah, they're stuck in 4 now.
Fourth down.
I need to get a little action on these games if I want to watch them. Does that sound like a degenerate gambler?
It does, yeah. I'm looking at box scores to try and find props.
Eagles going for it on 4th and 7 here. Big play early in the game out in Philadelphia.
And they didn't get it.
They did not. That's a good pass rush, huh? Hey, you can have the shittiest corners in the league when you get a pass rush like that.
Giants, go ahead, G-Man.
And for anyone worried about my Broncos pick, the Raiders have had the best opening drives all the year. They completely stall after the opening drive. So don't be worried.
There are a lot of Raiders fans in Sacramento.
Yeah. It's probably split 50-50 between Raiders and Niners.
So how the hell do you guys let them leave and go to Las Vegas?
You know, I was talking to my friend about it this morning. We don't even care. Like, because it's travel for us to go to a game anyways. I'd actually rather go to Las Vegas to watch a game than to go to Oakland. I mean, yeah, we can't drive anymore, but the stadium was terrible. There's nothing really around the stadium, you know, whereas in Vegas, it's going to be so much fun. And, you know, if you only go to a game or two a year anyways, I'd rather just pay the extra money and have like an awesome trip. So I think it's going to be wild. I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Well, yeah, I guess as a Raiders fan who's not in Oakland, that's probably just a better deal for you then.
Yeah, and if you've been out here long enough, I know, Ant, you love politics, but if you dug into how like bad their local politics are in Oakland, you could see it was never going to get done. Like getting something built in the Bay Area is insane. That's why for the Warriors to pull that off, I mean, that was like a big business mogul move to get that Chase Center built in San Francisco because it's impossible to get anything built in the Bay Area.
Isn't that why housing is completely unaffordable because they don't build any new goddamn housing?
Yeah, no, they all vote, you know, super liberal policies, but if it comes to housing, they vote it all down, and then they wonder why there's like homeless people and shit in the streets and all that stuff.
I think I'm going to take Baltimore minus 125 on the money line.
That looks like a good look. RG3 is doing a pretty good Lamar Jackson impersonation so far.
Kevin Taylor wants to thank you for the Keenan Allen over, despite the fact you didn't get on it, Jay.
I did. I bet it.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah, he did. Ron Lofton says it's 3-0 Rams. Yeah, they haven't even gone on my red zone yet.
So you're getting on the Baltimore money line already?
Yeah, I just have no faith in they are literally the worst offense on Football Outsiders right now. Pittsburgh.
Why don't you just want to take an under, although the under is really low? Well, I want to tell you then. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm going to bet them. I'm taking them for a unit.
Yeah, Kyle, we have a second official play now. We're doing Baltimore live. So that will be our second official play, just right as you asked, Kyle. So we have 2 official plays for the afternoon now. Let me log on so I can play that myself.
So I got that.
Oh, I bet a couple of hockey games that start in like 20 minutes.
That's gangster.
Yeah, I got New Jersey Devils plus 110 and Chicago Blackhawks plus 130. I don't talk about my hockey bets very often because my hockey bets are all tales of people who I trust, and I can't really handicap hockey. So it's
Do you watch a lot of it?
yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, I like hockey. Like once football season's kind of over, I don't have anything else to watch. I'll throw some hockey. I'll watch some hockey.
I'd say
But
out of any sport, the HD changed the game for hockey. I couldn't
yeah,
really watch it before, but then when HD came, you could follow the puck so much easier. I'm like, okay, this is awesome.
How about the Houston Texans up 6-0?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like you lost all the value. Everyone just said Titans have to win. Titans have to win. Well, I mean, it's like they had to win last week against a good New Orleans team, and they weren't able to do it. Just because they have to win doesn't mean that they'll automatically get it. And the players that Houston put on the field are still going to try their hardest. I mean, these guys get bitched
Thanks,
about
Anthony.
Mitch.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say JM in the chat says, thanks, Anthony. Live Green Bay money line and that Kansas City second half team total. You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, my point is this: like those guys get bitched at for missing a rep in practice during the week. I mean, so it's not like they're going to feel comfortable out putting shitty reps onto tape in an actual game situation. And the Raiders drive down the field and miss the opening kick in Denver, where it's hella easy to kick.
Shaft wants to know, do we get on him now that it's -4? Titans?
No.
No.
No?
I don't think so. Do you?
I'm not actually. I don't have the game on yet. Here, let me turn it over to that one. I think I have it on CBS.
All right.
The problem is during the afternoon, instead of playing both games, like one of the stations play the game. I'm not sure. I got the Redskins Cowboys game on too.
Yeah, I pretty much go red zone on one TV, but with us doing this live line, I realized that in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have to overhaul the room so I can have the 4 TV setup back.
Either like a 4 TV setup. What I do is I just click between tabs too, because I'll stream it on my computer. I also have a tablet, so I'll stream the stuff too. Oh, is the national title game? Is that going to be on ABC or is that going to be on ESPN?
ABC.
Please let it be on ABC. I hope you're right. I'm going to look it up now. Because I swear to God, I'll be so fucking irritated if I got to stream the goddamn national championship game. So I'm a minute and a half behind everybody again. But the game's a while from now.
How could it not be on ABC?
ESPN. It's on ESPN.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's on fucking ESPN. So I'm going to have to fucking stream it. I'll have you guys spoiling the whole thing for me. Yay. Hey, we got a game tomorrow. I just realized it's Virginia, Florida tomorrow. So you're going to have Florida versus a fraudulent top 25 team in Virginia.
Yeah. What time is that game, man?
So that'll be the live line game.
Oh, good.
It'll have to be. It's the only primetime bowl game tomorrow. There's a few other bowl games, but they're all like afternoon. But Virginia, Florida, primetime, 7:00 Central Standard Time, the time zone that matters.
OG Johnson, Fedor looked good last night. He definitely has a few more fights in him. I mean, Rampage that was just a complete money grab, right? I mean, he's been doing that for his last 3 or 4 fights.
Yeah, that was literally collect a check.
Yeah, just show up, be Rampage, and get knocked out.
Yep.
So,
man, I want to take the Texans up 7-0 plus 190 so bad.
Yeah, I think that's a much better look than the -4.
You think the Texans hold on to this lead and win the game with their entire backup squad in?
At plus 190, that's what, 35% of the time? Yeah, at that number, yeah.
I mean, is AJ McCarron terrible? No.
Mm-mm. I wish Max was here to answer that.
Max would let you know that A.J. McCarron got robbed of 5 different Heismans.
Yeah.
Carlos Hyde and Duke Johnson are playing. They have no wide receivers playing, it looks like.
Right now, dog is pulling a semi-truck because he eats Imes, which keeps him healthy. Maybe I should start feeding my dogs Imes. They could start pulling a semi-truck. Well, we beat the line move, Jay. That Steelers-Ravens game. The Ravens money line is now minus 170.
Is it? Cool.
Yeah.
I got it like minus 130.
They got the ball back.
I'm going to switch it to the red zone so that way. I'm streaming it on a stream that people suggested I stream it on. The rest of these games, anyways.
I haven't used it since I ordered
it. Shaft says you can get the Texans money line at plus 200. Ken Peacock says Titans touchdown.
Yep. 51-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I'm just going to start watching this Titans game because the Redskins game keeps showing shots of he shall not be named, and I'm kind of fucking irritated that they keep showing him. So,
wouldn't it be something if the Cowboys lost today to the Redskins?
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't be that surprised. Tennessee scored.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. Then again, I'm never really shocked when these upsets happen. Everyone's like, oh, what a surprise, what a shocker. And I'm like, I mean, come on, they're all NFL teams. Prince of the City says, LOL, doesn't Ant have cable TV? It's 2019, so the answer is no. Absolutely not.
I have cable TV.
I have the internet.
And every streaming service available.
Yeah, I waste too much money. I got all the streaming services and I got Dish too. Although Dish is cheaper than DirecTV, but it's you definitely get.
You know what's cheap
I think the
for
picture
me?
quality is a little later. Streaming,
You know
we know, Ant.
Yeah, but what's really cheap is I just have my sister's DirecTV password. So.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
Well, they do. So.
Jay Yim wants to know if we like the over in the night game.
I like the Niners -3. I bet them earlier in the week.
It's 3.5 now, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm looking at 3 right now, but it's minus 20 cents on the Niners. If you want that 3.5, or if you want that 3.
Dallas in the red zone, but it looks like it's coming back for holding. Miles Sanders has 40 yards already, huh? That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Could have got him at 59.5. Now it's 88.5.
Tannehill rush prop already crashed, says Sumner. Sumner's in here killing it every day.
Oh, Shaq says, don't forget to put that Ravens money line on the banner, Jay.
Oh, good point.
I did, didn't I?
No, you don't have that.
There's no banner going right now.
Yeah, I wrote it in there. I never hit the button. Sumner, did you have good. Glock took the 59.5. That a boy. Sumner, did you hit on the Keenan Allen over 8.5 receptions? And Miles Sanders? I hope you did.
Jersey, who rolled their ankle? Triple Beam wants to just start calling you DoorDash. He is a pretty good representative.
Let's look at tonight's game, Jay. Are the Seahawks going to lose just so they play Philly or Dallas?
No.
No.
Thank
No.
you,
No.
Greg, for saying that.
It's gonna be a
Because when I
hard-hitting
say that,
game.
they think I'm an asshole who just shits on their opinions. But thank you for saying it.
Oh.
No. I mean, the players are not.
That
going
could be
to
right
lose.
too. I mean, these aren't independent of each other.
Yeah, but I don't buy any narrative where we're going to go, oh, the players are going to intentionally lose this game because they would rather play this team versus that team in the next round. I mean,
these guys have problems because they cheat each other in cards because they hate losing so much.
Yeah, these guys are testosterone-filled jocks who've done nothing but compete their entire lives.
All they do is compete, everything.
Yeah,
they play horseshoes against each other. They're cussing and
let's be honest. If the Baltimore Ravens score 17 in this game, they won the game.
Yeah, you're right.
How the fuck is Pittsburgh scoring 20?
What do you mean?
They're not.
Who's saying Pittsburgh scoring 20? Where's that coming from?
Jay's just saying basically you're basically taking Ravens team total. Yeah, Ravens team total over 16.5. It's the same bet.
I just don't see. They have the worst offense in football. Oh, is that not pass interference?
They didn't call it, so.
The total right now is 35.5, Jay. Do we still...
It was 30. It was 37 to start. I mean, that's not, and it closed at 35. So
are the Ravens?
I got in at 37.5. Yeah, it's 3rd and goal right now for the Baltimore Ravens with Mr. Griffin III.
If the Ravens go up 10-0, is that a J bet money line slam?
Well, they're not going to because it's 4th and goal, and I'm sure they'll stick to it again.
Oh, okay.
Football Outsiders has them rated the worst offense in football.
I mean, that's.
But you know what? I mean, it's amazing that they were even up for a possible playoff spot.
Tomlin's a stud.
When you consider they started 3 quarterbacks this year, it was the defense. They have like the second best defense in football.
Yeah, and they're just
don't see how they. Yeah, they are. You're right. I just don't see how they score. And Justin Tucker's going to hit every fucking field goal that they get in field goal range for.
Yeah.
So do you think even at that low number, the total, we should look at an under here because you got bad conditions and the worst offense in the league, plus a backup offense on the other side, going up against one of the better defenses in the league.
Cardinals just scored. Not good for my Rams play, but it's early.
35.5. You need 4 touchdowns plus a field goal to beat you if you took the under. Is that happening, Jay?
How much time's left in the first quarter?
2 minutes, 38 seconds. And it's 35.5. The Steelers game. No, wait, 34.5 now. It just moved down.
Gun to my head, no. I don't think I want to bet it though.
Oh, so you're saying you lean under, but you're not going to bet it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to figure out how you get 4 touchdowns.
You probably don't.
Turnovers.
Yeah, it is
turnovers.
It is
as bad as their Steelers offense is. If they get if they get good field position, they can punch it in. I mean, they're not inept. Are they going to be put together 90-yard drives? No, but
they're pretty close. They're pretty close to inept. But yeah, you're right. It's pouring rain. You could pick up a fumble and run it for 40 yards.
Yeah, or if they get the ball within the 20, that's just running the ball in, and this team can do that. It's just they're not going to put together long drives. And now Darren Waller wants to go off. Look at this guy. We got some excitement here in Denver.
Yeah, you're on. What are you on? A lot of unders, right, for the 4:00 games?
I only have one left. I only played 2. I had the one this morning in Minnesota that I missed, and then I have the under in this Baltimore Steelers game. I wish I would have taken the under in this Raiders game. They haven't scored yet, and the first quarter's winding down.
So far, the only thing I found is Baltimore and that Miles Sanders prop, but I missed it.
Yeah.
Whoever was on Ryan Tannehill over rushing yards. Great fucking call. We were on it last week. I don't know why I didn't play it this week. Dumb.
All right. Zachary Derrick has the Steelers.
The total is 50 in that Titans-Texans game. Are they going to hit 50 when Houston's playing with a backup quarterback?
Sumner, can the Raiders still get in the playoffs, or are they eliminated based on the early games? So I think, if I'm right, if the Steelers lose, the Colts lose, and the Titans lose, and the Raiders win, they are in. So I think the Raiders could still make the playoffs if that confluence of events comes.
If my grandmother had bull, she'd be my grandfather.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, too.
If the Titans, Steelers, Jags all lose, the Raiders are in the playoffs.
Yeah. They got to win, though.
Jay, have you looked at the StreamYard? Pouring rain in Baltimore. I think so you're on the under in the Baltimore games, what you said, right, spread?
Yes,
What did you get it at?
37.5.
I mean, it's worse than what you got it at, but God, I think it goes under 34.5.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you were to extrapolate it with the time off the clock already, you're getting the same number, right? Or even better number.
Yeah, 37.5 is still, more than a touchdown per quarter.
Yeah, it's 9 points per quarter, right?
Yeah, so basically I'm saying is they're going to be
3-0, and they're minus 1,600 on the money line.
That seems insane.
Do you think that's just liability from Dallas being in so many money line teasers?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, don't you think Washington is live? Go ahead, Ant.
Well, I'll just say the money line and the spread in NFL betting are two separate markets, though.
Right. That's why I was thinking that Dolphins didn't reflect the 16.5, because usually with 16.5, it'd be over plus 1,000. But I'm thinking there was so much. Well,
isn't Washington a liver team with Case Keenum than Dwayne Haskins?
Definitely. I mean, they need to run Haskins because he's the future. But for just to win one game right now, Keenum's a much better option. Especially with what Callahan likes to do.
Who?
Bill Callahan? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm not supposed to mention him.
Who?
No, you could say
no.
You could say it as many times as you want.
No. We don't say that name on this show, Jay. Shut it.
So yeah, Bill C likes to run a lot.
That's a little bit better.
Dallas is in the fumble. Oh no, he was down. Dallas is in the red zone, it looks like already.
Triple Beam says we aren't taking Washington here. Says don't do it.
No, I'm not doing it. Man, these games suck.
Yeah, it was funny when you were talking, like hyping up the afternoon slate. I was just thinking in my head, like, they aren't really that good, though.
Is there ever really any good games in Week 17?
I mean, tonight's game is going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
but tonight's game is the only game where both teams have something to play for.
I mean, I guess if you didn't care about the fact that it didn't have any ramifications for playoffs or anything, the Tampa Bay game was really fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, we thought that was going to be fun, right? Two high-powered offenses.
And was that not a fitting end to the season for Jameis Winston, throwing a walk-off pick six in overtime?
Yeah, I mean, boy, we had two of them. They just kind of fit the narrative of the whole season with the Lions ending and the Tampa Bay ending. Double
T like to know, Jay, after New England lost at home, Do you fade them in the playoffs? I have a feeling Jay's going to say yes because Jay thinks New England's the third best team in the AFC.
Yeah, I think they were fade material before the loss.
But won't they be playing either the Raiders or the Titans or whoever sneaks this last spot?
Yeah, we got to see. I don't know.
So, they'll be at home.
Maybe they squeeze a win in the first round. There's no chance. I think they get by the Chiefs or the Ravens.
I mean, assuming the Titans win here, right? What would you line that at, right? I'm thinking it's going to be -6 for the Patriots at home against the Titans in the first round of the playoffs.
I have to see what my power ratings are.
Into the first quarter in the Titans game. Into the first quarter. And, hey, where are they? Who has the ball and where are they at in this Ravens-Steelers game? Because the total went up to 35.5. Are they in the red zone?
Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh's been driving. They heard Jay saying their offense was inept, and they're definitely trying to prove them wrong here. They've got down to the Baltimore 32. They've had a couple nice completions. Duck Hodges is not throwing ducks.
Okay, so if I'm trying to find a spot to get on the under. Because I don't think
Raiders 3rd-3 right now. This would be big.
Going into
they
this
gave
week,
him time.
Going into this week, I had New England 3.5 points better than the Titans on a neutral. So 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's what the number would be.
Yeah, your power ratings normally has the stuff come out right around the number. So
yeah. But you know what, though? Do I think if they play the Titans that they're live to beat the Patriots? Yeah, I do.
Doesn't that feel like the Buffalo game all over again?
Yeah. With a better offense.
Yeah.
You think the Titans are live to beat the Patriots?
I do. I'm down on
this
them,
version of the Patriots? Yeah.
I'm down on them.
I mean, they have no weapons.
I think that, it's not a coincidence that the 3 teams that they lost to are probably all seeded higher. They lost to the Chiefs, Baltimore, and the Texans. I think any 3 of those teams will beat them in the playoffs. I really do. And I think that if they play Tennessee, I think they're live. I would love to see Baltimore again. Buffalo. I would love to see that game again for a third time. Buffalo been knocking on the door this year to beat them.
I'm sorry, overtime. I haven't been keeping up with the chat. What did you want me to explain?
Patriots are nowhere near what they've been the last few years.
No, and think about it, if you're Tom Brady and then you do play the Texans, you got to be sick. You got Watson throwing to DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller, and Kenny Stills, and you're stuck out there with Julian Edelman as your number 1 when he's that served to be a 3.
That quote unquote number 1 defense in football lost to all 3 teams in the AFC that actually have an offense.
They're high powered. Yeah.
Yeah.
JW says even if Indy made the playoffs, they would be live to beat New England. The Colts just scored a TD right as you type that. Oh, tonight's game, the implications.
San Fran wins. They're the number 1 seed in the NFC.
And where's Seattle if they win? Number 2 or number 3?
I think number 2. I think.
No, Green Bay would still be ahead of them with the win today.
Oh, yeah, number 3. Yeah, Green Bay won. Yeah. But, the difference for San Fran is huge. You're either number 1 home field throughout or you're the 5 seed.
Yeah, I think Seattle drops to the 5 too, right? Is 3 and 4 a division winner automatically?
Yes.
Yeah, so Seattle would drop to 5 with the loss. Did I lose you guys?
No,
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Jay stops paying attention to a lot of stuff we say midway through conversation.
Oh, hey, Josh Miller wants to know why we can't
mention
Callahan's name.
But what? Why are you saying that? Stop it!
I don't get it either.
Stop it!
Gosh, you ruin a storied program, and Ant doesn't like you.
This is why. One of the 5 most illustrious programs in college football history. He shows up, been fucking ass ever since.
Yeah, it's just wild they can't get recruits out in Nebraska.
That's actually not their problem. They've actually had a lot of good recruiting classes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you.
No, actually, seriously, they have a lot of top 25 recruiting classes. They recruit better than a lot of the teams in the Big Ten. It just hasn't gelled for them. You know, like Mike Riley was able to get recruits for some reason, but he sucked as coaching. And the jury's still out on Scott Frost.
Jay, this
he's
inept
got good
offense just
recruiting
put in a touchdown.
Who did?
This inept offense in Pittsburgh.
Oh, they put up a touchdown?
Yeah, it should be 7-6 now. We're down by 1.
That's all right. I'm not scared.
I don't think you ever are. Besides, you'll just come back the other way and hammer the other side.
So they didn't kick him out of the Big Ten yet.
Wow, man. The Titans are minus a G right now in a tie game.
Prince of the City says they didn't kick them out of the Big Ten yet. Well, I think there's a lot of teams ahead of Nebraska in line to get kicked out of the Big Ten, if that's how it works. One of them's like a couple miles from where Jay's at.
Yeah, they have that spread pretty hard, though. I'm seeing that Texans only plus 475 on the comeback.
So my sister's here. She brought my daughter back, right? So she made like $1,500 with that 500.
Oh, heck
So
yeah.
she kept a nickel for her birthday, gave me back 1,000. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna end up, yeah. So pick up 500 for doing nothing.
Oh, that's nice. If I was your
Can't beat
sister,
it.
I would have told you it lost.
Yeah, well, she's a decent human being.
I mean, yeah. I'm not going to deny that. And to that 500 I gave you to throw on there, what happened? Oh, it lost.
You wouldn't be happy with the $500 profit, you mutt.
Oh, no, because it would have lost.
Touchdown Titans. Here they go.
Yeah.
Is this why the line is like 8 at close? What did it close at?
9.5. 8, please. You're giving them not enough credit. That was 9.5.
Did he get in, though? I think he might have stepped out before he hit the pylon.
Did it really? It really
That's
closed at 9.5, huh?
Yeah, it was at 9.5 all day. No, that's not touchdown, by the way. That's going to be at the half-yard line. That's coming back, Jason. Half-yard line.
I think my daughter brought back stickers for me to put on the wall.
Oh, there you go.
Of sports teams. They down it at the 1.
I've been getting some critiques about my background, so I'm going to have to spice it up.
Have you?
Yeah. It's mainly from my local friends that watch. They're like,
yeah,
you got to get a better background. You need a better mic. I'm like, okay.
They definitely, they'll definitely like. You could do something behind that wall. You can make it look cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
All you need is some
my
sports memorabilia, bro, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down and start checking that stuff out.
A lot of good sports memorabilia for the Sacramento Kings, right?
I'm tired of it already.
At least it's cheap, Ant.
I want to switch the background up already. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Fun fact is the Sacramento Kings used to play in Omaha.
Yeah, Kansas City.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? It was like, well, they do that for about like 4 or 5 years. They were the Omaha, Kansas City Kings.
Yeah.
It's very strange. And
then they realized how fucking awful Omaha was.
Well, I think they realized it was stupid to have to play your home games in 2 cities that are like 2.5 hours apart. I don't know.
Jimmy calls that a crack
so.
wall. What does that mean, Prince? I don't know what a crack wall is. My wall's a crack wall?
I don't know.
I mean, there's no crack on it.
Is that real brick or is that like or is that just like
paper? It's like paneling almost. It's like a weird like paneling paper, but it's got texture. I don't know, it's weird. But it did the trick. All right, what do you got for me? Let me see.
Joe likes the your background, Ant. So Joe's a fan of
look at this.
Of clean homes.
You can't.
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not. It's really just the room.
I'm wondering, have you ever gone on? Has it ever been just like trashed back there? Or is it always
what
clean?
The fuck? Why the hell would I show people a trashed bedroom?
All right, we got
what is a crack wall, Prince? Prince, what is a crack wall?
We got some decals. We got
nice.
Syracuse and Michigan going up on the wall.
Hold on, was that the Titans
looked good
logo on there?
San Fran. We got this for Dave. We got the Panthers. We got the Bears. Not bad, kid.
And your adjustments on your suitcase.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
That's an old school Titans logo, man. I like that.
Yeah, that's what's on the back of my hat. Good job, little kid.
I didn't get that.
Oh. Yeah, well, thank you anyway.
I got you other stuff. It's just buried in my suitcase.
That's good stuff, Jay.
Yeah, I raised a good kid.
Yeah, I know I am.
That was fantastic audio right there.
Yeah, you should have heard her when like
MT13 said I need to send you some golf gear. You guys send me stuff. I'll put it behind the wall. I will put it on the wall.
Put it on the board.
I had the option for some Giant stuff, but I just couldn't have 2 teams that Anthony roots for on my fucking wall. It's bad enough I'm hanging a Nebraska hat behind me.
Tie game in Denver and Prince, I get it now. I got it.
Did you do this?
There's got to be a player prop that I'm not seeing here that we should be on.
It's 6-0 Redskins now.
6-0 Dallas, you mean?
Oh wait, yeah. I was reading the chats. They're going, 6-0 Skins game or something. So I'm like, what?
So you want to order something off of Amazon? All right, go ahead. Don't go crazy though.
They'll check your accounts first and then spin what's ever in there, Jay.
What?
They'll just check.
Yeah, you settle down.
She's done it before.
I know she has.
I was here. She checked all my accounts and then ordered stuff on Amazon. I tried telling her I was broke, and she ran off the exact amount that was in each account. And I'm like,
no way.
She did. She goes, "You're not broke. There's 22,000 in the betting account right now." I said, "Fuck."
Yeah.
I said, "All right."
Yeah, she knew his bank accounts. She knew his betting accounts.
Order.
Fuck, if he has like a Vanguard account, she probably has the password to that too.
Yeah. These little kids with their technologies.
We got a happy story in the chat. Heather Lane says, "Hey guys, my Packers won. I have to thank you, Jay, because I learned from this show to wait till the game starts to make the bets, and I waited till they gave the Packers plus money line and jumped. So
Go
you're out
ahead,
here
Heather.
helping people
You know
out."
what, Heather? This round of applause is for you.
Yeah.
That's
Mile
what I-
High says, "This could be the most dangerous thing I've ever seen a father allow his daughter to do." Well, this is a gambling show, so that's what we get. You get around here.
Shaft says, and we don't talk about Vanguard or BlackRock.
And the Rams got
Doesn't
in,
everybody have a Vanguard?
so it looks like it's. I don't even know what that is.
It's a
There's
fund.
gotta
I don't know either
be
of those.
there's gotta be
account.
more
It's like a Game of Thrones reference. I don't know.
gotta be
No,
more
it's a
value here.
mutual fund account. It's like a
Oh,
stock
okay.
account. Yeah, I mentioned like if
okay.
Jay had a Vanguard account, she'd probably know the password to that too, and tell him exactly what he
Oh,
had in
okay.
that one.
Yeah, she divested his holdings in oil when right
Exactly.
before they dumped. Hey, Dad, I diversified your portfolio last night.
Isn't it funny?
Mile
Like
High
you ever?
said my daughter would have a car
The
delivered.
car delivered.
Isn't it funny that like you ever like look at you ever like you know because most of us just have like our money in like different mutual funds and different
Yeah.
indexes and stuff. You ever just like start scrolling in and digging in and seeing what your money is in? Because I just found out like last week apparently I have a decent amount of money in Chinese oil companies. I didn't know that, but that's like one of the fucking sub stocks in my fucking Vanguard.
She got
I
a
own money in
brand
Chinese
new
stock oil. I'm like, I own stock in Chinese oil companies. God damn! Well, let's go China. Oh, Shaft says no, Ant, not when you work for a competitor. So Shaft must. Shaft works for a stock firm. Well, then he needs to send us some advice. I'm all about
there you
getting
go.
some investment.
Forget the Star Wars movie. Let's get some good tips in the DM. Hey, good question for you, Jay. MT13 says Sam Ellinger's won an NFL evaluation. What round would you take him in?
You know, I really liked him last year, man, but he did not progress the way I thought he would. I would say Ellinger's like 4th or 5th round kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4th round.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say about that.
And he's worth the flyer, especially if he goes to a good team where he doesn't need to start right away.
I agree. I think he's worth a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter's, you know what she's been breaking my balls for, bro? These wireless Apple earphones.
The AirPods? Yeah, AirPods.
Yeah.
AKA drip. I know what's up.
She gets a brand new iPhone X something or whatever the fuck, and a brand new iPad for Christmas, right? And she breaks my balls for the AirPods.
Yeah, I mean that's the drip to all the kids want.
That's kids in 2019, man.
I'm glad I don't have any kids.
I mean, I shouldn't say you should be glad. I mean, she's my whole life, but man, definitely makes it harder.
No, the problem is you having kids right now. They're all going to grow up to live in fucking Mad Max Fury Road world.
I refuse to think that there's no more money to squeeze out of this game.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that.
Are people still going to claim it's a hoax in like 30 years when Miami's underwater?
Not touching that one, Ant.
I think she'll be okay. I worry for her kids, though. Miles Sanders hurt, Prince? You know what, Prince? That's my guy. Prince, let me guess. You're on the G-Men today. Am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? Prince has to be holding a bet on the G-Men today. He has to.
Ant, did you read David's comment?
Yeah, I mean, half the coastal cities probably.
All right. Hey, you know what? I need some light in here. I'll be right back. It's getting dark in here already. It's only 2:15 on the West Coast, and my room's getting dark.
Are the Steelers going to score again, Jay? They got the
I
ball.
don't freaking know.
I was just wondering. Like they're
I
minus
hope not,
170 on the
because I
money
bet
line
it.
now. Yeah, I know they're minus 170 on the money line now, but they're not like they have great field position and they're only up by 1, so that seems kind of.
Prince is a diehard Eagles fan. That's on the Giants spread and money line. Respect, brother. Respect.
Yeah, I bet against my Raiders today. We'll see how it turns out. They got 1st and goal right now.
Touchdown Skins? Is it time to hop on these
They're still going to get plus money.
these boys? I'm thinking of the other way.
No, it'll be called back.
Why only 1 foot in?
Yeah, 1 foot in. In fact,
Yeah, I'm seeing that
it's
too.
already off the
One.
board. Yeah, it's already
Oh,
off the board.
He didn't get a little bit there.
All right, I'm going to pay
bit of
attention.
blue.
I haven't been paying attention. I'm going to pay attention and
Get a little bit of blue.
find
All right,
a
and
prop.
he's paying attention to the games. You got to take over here.
Well, I'm trying to watch this game too because the Skins are.
No, I'm
got
looking at
fourth
the board trying to find a prop.
Well, it's a 4th down now, so the Skins will kick a field goal. So, yeah, but that touchdown didn't have a chance to hold them up. That didn't get beat down. They're gonna have a field goal attempt. I'm probably behind, but I'm streaming the NFL game of the Baltimore game. It's showing that the Steelers are sucking on offense right now. They're probably going to punt. They have a 3rd and 8, although the play's already gone off. So,
Oh, they give Carr time, and he got a touchdown. Renfro. That kid's in the whole difference in their offense.
who got a touchdown?
Hunter Renfro.
Yeah, well, he was at Clemson for about a decade.
Yeah.
What's the live prop on Dak Prescott's rushing yards? Anybody out there got a live prop on that?
I can only get lives at halftime.
Spread, you going to do the night game with me, bro? It might just be
Yep.
me and you.
What, Ant? Where are you going to be?
Ant's a bitch.
I got shit to do on the weekend, man. I'm on the show for 10 hours yesterday.
Yeah, you can do it, Ant.
Ant's your favorite guy?
You can catch
I
up.
don't even
No, I'm just
want to
saying.
know you right now.
No, I didn't say.
What the fuck is that supposed
that's your
to mean,
daughter.
Jay? I thought we
You're
were
talking to
friends.
me.
My daughter said that you're her favorite guy on the show.
Yeah, see, you got to stay on, Ant. Do it for the
Oh,
people.
bullshit, Jay. Like, how dare you get mad at her for that one? She's a smart girl.
You shut your mouth. He lives in Nebraska, Ab.
Oh well, I'll go to Nebraska to see him.
Netflix isn't going anywhere.
Hey,
You can
there
hang
you
out.
go.
You know what? I take it back. You can't order anything off Amazon.
I can like my friend.
I like her too, Jay.
Shut up.
Kid. Dude, like, I don't know, man.
I can't get anything. You got anything over there for a Dak Prescott rushing prop?
I don't
RKE
have
wants to know who remembers when Ant would grill on stream. I remember that. The problem is
You
now
did?
it's-
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Ant,
we used to
Ant
do
used
the
to
show
come
on-
live from the backyard like once a week.
I remember that.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, we used to do the show on our old channel. We had like before we had StreamYard, we would do like Google, like the Google, what was it?
Google Hangouts.
Yeah,
Google
we did the
Hangout.
show on Google
Yeah.
Hangouts, and I would just kind of do the show off of Google Hangouts. But I don't know. I still might be able to do it from my backyard, but don't they? Isn't SBR all like, oh, you got to be in a room with a background and
Yeah.
mic set up and blah blah blah. So
Damon said I'm a big Max guy. So am I. I'm a big Max guy too, Damon. How dare you not say that I'm not your favorite person? God damn it.
Me?
No, I know I'm your favorite person.
I'm just kidding. I mean, you're my favorite person, but on the show, it's my favorite person.
Go away.
You're not funny. You're my dad. Of course you're not funny.
Okay.
Prince of the State.
Wow, Carson Wentz just missed a big play. That was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Giants could win this game, bro.
No, they could. He's had accuracy issues. He missed some throws in the game 2 weeks ago that were wide open. And they were like checkdowns and stuff too.
Try these. Okay.
Steelers punted, right?
Yeah, that game's not getting anywhere near my red zone.
Yeah,
I think I've seen like 2 plays of it so far.
I had to go to a stream to actually watch the game, the red zone stream. The total's down to 33.5. I should have slammed it after Pittsburgh scored. It was at like 37.5.
Oh, so I was wrong. Renfro didn't get in. It is 4th and goal here for the Raiders. See if they go with a sneak.
God damn it.
I think he got it. I'm not seeing a signal, though. They didn't give it to him. Wow.
The Eagles-Giants game, what's the live total, Jay? They're not giving me a live total, but I'm looking at live 4.5. The spread. Eagles-Giants.
32 and a hook.
Man, that's low.
Oh, I already put what I wanted in the cart.
Gus
Sumner
Edwards' rushing yards is 121 and a half in the Baltimore game. He's got 78 right now. He still needs like 40. 44.
Hey, Ant, did you see that Raiders touchdown on the 4th down? Do you think he got in?
Oh, I didn't see it. That's like literally the one game. That one and the Rams game are the 2 games I haven't watched at all.
Yeah, the red zone's been ignoring the Rams as well.
Sam Bell wants to know where the guy who speaks in a British accent is at.
Oh, Flash.
I don't know. Probably out banging his girlfriend.
Flash isn't on tonight, is he?
No.
He usually only does Monday nights, right?
Yeah, for football. He'll be on the playoffs every game.
Okay.
And I still don't know what the plan is for the Super Bowl. They haven't told me.
The plan is we're going to live bet the Super Bowl whether they like it or not.
We're definitely going to
The question is, will we be broadcasting it while we do it?
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely something will happen. I assume it's going to be tied into Liveline.
And we always have our old channel that's still got the subscribers too.
I hate you sometimes.
What? I like
Spread. Do you make any NBA bets today?
I like
The only one I played so far is Dallas -4. I'll be honest, I'm kind of in a football mood. Let me look over the card again. I did give it a good look through this morning, and stuff didn't jump out. To be honest, this is one of my least favorite weeks of the year. The week between Christmas and New Year's is just always nutty in the NBA. So should be looking for some money line dogs. So, okay, yeah. So the first game is Toronto, OKC. I think -5 is a good number. Toronto's really good at home. Oklahoma City's only 5-8 on the road this year. So nice home road splits would indicate Toronto. But thinking about the matchup with no Gasol out there, Steven Adams could kill Toronto on the glass. So that's why no play on that one so far. Houston and New Orleans. New Orleans is +2. Getting conflicting reports on whether or not Harden's going to play, so we'll look into that one before the game kicks off. Pelicans have been playing a lot better lately. Sack in Denver minus 10. It seems about a good number on that game. I think we would wait, see if the Kings make a run, and see if we can get Denver at minus 5 or less live. Charlotte's playing Memphis at 5 o'clock. I like Memphis in that one, but Memphis plays a lot better in the first quarter and the first half. Maybe a quick look and not make the sweat too long on that one. And then Dallas and Lakers is the 6:30 game on ESPN, and Dallas +4 will be an official play.
MT13 says Sports Keg needs a golf special for the majors. Anthony and I, MT, we start betting on golf probably right at the Masters when the first major starts. And we pretty much bet on golf every weekend through the majors. So we'll definitely have a lot of fun betting on that.
Yeah, I got to figure out how these guys model golf. Like, I bet golf a lot recreationally, and I try and cap it and stuff. I go over the numbers, but I got to figure out a way to model it. That's the way some of these pros do it, and just make a lot of money.
And there is a guy on Odds Market that is a beast. Craig Edwards. He's over there with me and Spread on Odds Market. And he is a machine, man. He is a machine when it comes to golf.
Sam Bell wants to know where the British guy with the Carolina guy with the British accent is.
Oh, that's our guy,
He's
Dave.
Sleeping, right? What time is it over there right now? It's past midnight over there.
Oh, he stays up all night because he's watching American sport.
Oh, okay. Shafts. The first half, I'm pretty close to making that one. Let me do some at the halftime of these games. I will do some quick reconnaissance and make sure I'm not missing any injured players. But I do like that one.
Shaft says, "How could SBR take Liveline off the air after the Super Bowl? What else are they going to have on during these time slots? I'll riot."
Yeah, I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think we will.
MT, yeah, golf is a tough nut to crack, but you know what, man? We probably made 30 to 40 units between the Masters and what's the last major, Anthony? The US Open?
It used to be the PGA Championship, and now I think it might be the British Open or the US Open.
Yeah, we did really well, man. Matchups, round scores. We actually, believe it or not, bro, and this isn't even a joke, it sounds ridiculous. We were on Tiger Woods when he won the first major in fucking 8 years.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we had him at 10-1. And the guy that is incredible at golf that hates it. Who's that guy, Ant? That won like half the majors the last 2 years.
Koepka.
Oh yeah, we crushed with Koepka.
Doesn't even like playing golf, but he's like the best golfer.
He looks bothered. He looks annoyed that he's that good at golf.
Have you ever asked him when they asked him about golf and he goes, "No, I watch real sports"?
I mean, like, is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard in your life?
Yeah, I think he gets a lot of hate from the community just because he doesn't love the sport like they do. I think he'd be a bigger star if he kind of just bought into it.
Yeah, he only plays golf because he's really good at it and he makes a lot of money at it, but it's basically a chore for him because he doesn't actually like it.
There's our guy, David B. Yeah, we were on ROM. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So we will. Can
someone explain to me, though, how the fuck you cannot like golf? Golf is like one of the best activities you can do.
It's very unnatural, though, and to swing a golf club. Like, I played baseball all through high school. That's like swinging a baseball bat seems natural, but swinging a golf club seems so unnatural.
It is. Well, I play golf. That's why it's so fucking hard. Like it's why 99.9% of people who play golf suck at it. But it's still one of the most addicting and fun activities you can do, especially when the weather's nice. Get out of the house, go play around the golf with your buddies, do a little drinking. I mean, I love playing golf.
Hey, Shaft, the Raptors traditionally start slow. That's why I'm not looking at the first quarter. But it might end up being fine. But they do start slow.
If anything, what I wouldn't mind doing is just having my if I wanted to look into getting a new house, I probably want one like on a golf course.
I am. I'm looking forward to it. We'll be talking a lot of golf once the majors start.
Harry, I do some tennis, so mainly with WTA, but I think there's good value in tennis too.
That Andrescu cashed me tickets.
Yeah, she's not going to be playing the big tournament to start the year.
The Ravens have moved into a money line favorite again. Where are they at on the field?
They're moving down the field in like the quick play I got on Red Zone, but other than that, I'm not too aware.
Sumner says Ant is always trying to drink. Mile High, though, says 6 hours without a wife and kids. What's not to love? Dang right. I think that's going to be my goal. My next house is going to be on a golf course. One of my buddies, he had a house on a golf course, but the problem was he couldn't afford to actually he couldn't afford the membership to the golf club. He never got to actually play, at least on that course that he lived on. That was actually kind of lame. I'm like, dude, you can't even play on the course you live on because it was a country club, and he was like, yeah, he had nowhere near enough money to pay the country club dues. I thought that was kind of ironic.
Yeah, Michael Madden, she's going to be out of the whole beginning of the year, knee problems. Anthony Mastronati wants to know about the Colts -6. What do you guys think about that?
I haven't had the Colts game on at all.
Touchdown Rams. Let's cover this motherfucking spread. Let's go, guys.
Touchdown Rams, huh?
Yeah, they're up by 10 now.
How could we not find a Rams prop to get on, man? This afternoon slate is aggravating me.
Who's number 35 on the Eagles?
Jesus, dude, I would have to
Yeah. When it comes back on, I'll see.
As much as I live and breathe football, I couldn't fucking tell you.
I like Anthony. He's a nice guy.
You like Anthony too?
This is pro Ant today. Wow.
Jesus Christ, Ma. Yeah, he's great. All right, he's great.
You got to stay on now tonight, Ant. There's no way.
How are you pretending that you don't like me, dude? Like,
why? My whole fucking family loves you all of a sudden.
You like me too? Quit.
All this kid does is break my balls every night for a year, and you're in love with him. He stuck up for you when?
Hi, Jamie Shepard.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Jay! All he does is break my balls. That's like literally what you wanted me to do when we started the show. Like when we were talking.
That is not accurate.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be us talking about sports and live betting. Somehow morphed into you being an unending ball breaker and betting on sports.
Wasn't I an unending ball breaker to you before we started the show?
Yes, kind of. Jamie Shepard would like to say hi, Ant.
Yeah.
Hello.
Another big fan of you. There's no way you're getting off tonight.
Would you like me to break your balls less, Jason?
I mean, I wouldn't tell you not to.
But what if it just feels unnatural if I go more than 5 minutes without busting your balls? Wouldn't you prefer the show to be more organic?
You can't even help yourself, bro.
Yeah, isn't part of the charm of the show that I just relentlessly batter you and you just
touchdown
take it?
Eagles. My mother came in here and tried to hand me $50. I said, I don't want your money.
Isn't it crazy how Wentz will miss those easy throws like on screen passes and shallow crossing routes, and then he makes throws like that? I mean, that was a good throw.
That was a good throw.
Yeah.
Sam Bell wants to know what teams my friend cheers for. Depends. The one who used to live on a golf course, none. He doesn't watch the NFL or care about any pro sport. But I have another good buddy who roots for the Packers and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Well, that's got to be fun.
Yeah, he's a diehard Packers fan, diehard Cardinals fan.
Ravens up, Ant.
Yeah, I saw that they're going to go into halftime up 9-7.
We'll take it. We'll take it, and we'll take it.
The Colts just went up 17-13 too. I don't know if anyone I know no one in the panel, but no one in the chat I think is even.
Yeah,
we had one guy on Colts -6.
Donnie brought up an interesting point about Doug Marrone being on record saying that he wanted to play third stringers so he can get some real film game tape on them going into the offseason. If that's the case, it's hard not to like the -5.5 on the Colts, right? The only reason why I didn't bet it is because A, it's week 17, and B, Jacoby Brissett has not looked good away from
especially on the road.
Yeah.
The funny thing is with these games where we know they're just completely phoning it in with third stringers and stuff, they're not even letting me live bet them.
And they're hanging in too.
Oh, Tyler just sent a message, Jay. He forgot to set his alarm. He slept until 4:40.
Yeah, I figured that. It's all right, kid.
Oh, well.
So, okay, hey, we got lots of guys on the chat. Shaft, Nico, and Rye are all on the Colts, so we'll go ahead and root along with you.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat on the Jaguars, I'll be interested to know. So far, I haven't seen any Jaguars love.
I don't blame you guys at all for taking the Colts there. I really don't.
Yeah. All right, big third down here down in Denver. Raiders got a 3rd and 5.
Let's see.
Manageable. They gave Carr time. When you give Carr time, he's a good quarterback. Oh, wow. Is that a fumble? Interested to see how they roll this.
We're going to have some halftime lines coming up here, Jay. Why the fuck is the Redskins Cowboys game still got like 7 minutes left, but everything else is going towards half? What the shit?
I don't know, man, but if you look at those Dallas stats, they haven't done anything.
Bro, look at this. You can still get the Ravens at -110 on a pick'em.
Yeah,
Are the
I like
Steelers going in here? I mean, my stream on the Steelers game is about a minute behind, so I don't know if the Steelers are going in or not. Oh, they're at.
Ant, pull up a stream on the Raiders game. I want to know your opinions on all these close plays.
I don't really want to watch the Raiders.
Oh, come on, Ant. Do it for the show. We got another one where let's see if they rule them down or a fumble. I think that's going to be a fumble, but I bet on the Broncos, so take that with a grain of salt.
Eagles are. If you just auto bet all the unders, you're winning on these second round of games. Man, there's just nothing going offensively. Is this what happens when you put a bunch of second string offensive players in?
And the other thing is, think about even with our handicapping, right? I know the holidays messed me up. I'm sure it wasn't easy. I'm sure a lot of teams had Wednesday off when that's probably one of their hardest working days. And
I gotta play.
All right, throw it out.
Right now, Brandon Cooks is 3 receptions, 42 yards, right? They're not at the half. His live player prop receptions, 3.5 at +110. You're telling me the kid doesn't catch one ball in the second half?
Hit it. Hit that big.
Damon Santori with a question. Has week 17 always been divisional?
Yeah, the last few years.
Yeah, I was going to say the answer is it's not always been divisional, but since like 2008, it has. So, it's been over a decade. It's been all divisional. And the reason for that is you had situations and, you kept running into situations where teams already had their division wrapped up, etc. And if you're playing the game outside of your division, a lot of the games didn't mean as much. You'd have a lot more sitting down. So by making it all divisional matchups, they were trying to make week 17 a lot more interesting, which it worked. But you still wind up with a lot of bullshit.
Oh my God, FanDuel just went to a 15-second countdown clock when you put a bet in. I will stab you
Oh, well, they wait 15 seconds to let it be graded or deny it?
and on 4 seconds left, my fucking prop went off the board, bro.
Fuck. They just don't want you to do anything. Oh, wow. Baltimore got the ball back, Jay. And
I
this is
saw
good
that.
for our money line.
All right, here we go. I'm trying to get it in again. Come on, you bitch.
You crack me up.
Oh my God, these are the slowest 8 seconds of my life. I'm still waiting. All right, it's in. That's on the board.
Oh, Pittsburgh turned it over, Jay. That's what happened in this Pittsburgh game. I assumed that had to have been it. Pittsburgh turned the ball over. That's really good for us. Baltimore can get another score before halftime. Well, who knows? My stream's probably like a minute and a half behind. It probably already scored before halftime.
It's at 37 seconds left, second and 13.
Okay. I'm looking at 45 seconds left, first and 15. So
Cooper Cup
way ahead of me.
Cooper Cup catch. He's got 3. How many receptions does Cooper Cup have? I think 3.
What's pouring rain, man?
Cooper Cup is 3 for 47. Live props on him right now. Over 5.5 receptions, minus 160. That means he's got to catch another 3 balls in the quarter. His yard 74.5. 74, 47. Does he catch 28 yards, Ant?
Cooper Cup?
Yeah, does Cooper Cup get 28 receiving yards in the second half?
I could definitely see it. That's only about 2 receptions for him. Oh, you're a helmet-to-helmet penalty here. That has to be helmet-to-helmet, right? In the Texans game?
In which game? I don't have that one on.
Texans-Titans?
There's an Eagle lineman going out of the game, though.
They have to call that a foul. Was that called a foul? They keep showing the replay, but they're not telling me if it was called a penalty. They didn't call that a penalty? The refs are fucking insane. Dude, that was helmet to helmet, man. That's bad. That's a bad look.
I feel good about that Brandon Cooks prop.
Mile High in
think
the chat today, he's saying that the New Jersey books have started the second phase where now they're going to start fucking you.
I really hope that's not true, bro.
If that's the case, then head on over to Sportsbook Review and jump on an offshore.
Yeah, but they all fucking limit me.
Yeah, no, and the live player props just aren't there.
That's the problem. I mean, FanDuel is invaluable for these live player props.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But yeah, it's not that easy to just put 10 dimes on a game at 5 dimes.
Oh no, it's hard. I don't think
Jimmy,
I think 2,000 is the limit.
Jimmy C in the chat says European books do that a lot, slowing your account down.
Yeah, I mean European books are 10 times worse.
They're already referring me to somebody at Bet365 before they confirm my bet.
Yeah.
It says it's going to somebody's desk for approval when I bet something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely absurd too. I was so fucking irritated that, and I knew that was going to happen too because I know William Hill. That's why I'm so worried about William Hill buying up all these sports books in America.
Yeah, because they're trash.
Yeah, you're now going to have European style sportsbook management in American sports books, and us American sports bettors are not used to this shit. You know, we're used to being able to get our bets in. And you talk to anybody who's had any kind of success in Europe. I mean, how many burner accounts has Dave had to go through?
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Yes. Go Baltimore.
We're in sync, Jay, with different games.
Yeah, Jay, you're going to need you're going to have to set up 5 more Bet365 accounts. I mean, your sister's going to have one, your mom's going to have one, your daughter's going to have one.
But they'll start.
Your ex-wife is going to have one.
So Jay, we just got to 17 on that Baltimore game. Let's see if our pre-bet read was correct, because our idea was that if we got to 17 points, it was going to be a winner.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott just went in for a touchdown too.
What's the score in that
Well,
game now, Dallas?
Now it's what, 20-3, assuming they make the extra point. It's 19-3 with an extra point pending.
Yeah, they're going to cover that spread.
Omega Capper says, when do you think FanDuel's coming to Michigan? If you're in Michigan, you would know that better than us because you should just know when Michigan
they're
is.
in way more states than I thought they were because we
Yeah.
checked last night. They're in about a dozen states right now.
I'd say it'll be in all by 2022. It'll be 50 states.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I don't think so. Anthony said that there is not even a regular casino in Nebraska. Like you can't even go play a hand of blackjack in Nebraska, let alone a sports book.
Yeah,
there's Terrence Crawford to change that legislation there, Ant.
No, we think like literally every election cycle they try to put it on the ballot, and Western Nebraska just overwhelms the vote. It's just so conservative. Like it passes the ballot overwhelmingly in like the Eastern Nebraska, like in Omaha, Lincoln areas, but it's just so overwhelming in Western Nebraska. Just that we just can't break that wall of, the fact that like, outside of the city, it's just a bunch of massively conservative people who want to tell other people how to live their lives.
So the Dallas Cowboys are up 17 right now.
Yep.
Are you thinking about bombing them with the money line, Jay? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's minus $4,000.
Oh, Zerline just missed a kick. We need a quick break.
Why don't we take a shot? All right, so they're not even at halftime, Ant. They're up 17.
Yeah.
I think that they could probably outscore the Redskins from here by 10.
So you're saying take a shot on minus 19.5 live?
I'm saying like minus 26.5 at plus 200. They're up 17. If they outscored the Redskins from here on out by 10, they would win by 27. You can get minus 26.5 plus 210, minus 25.5 plus 190, minus 24.5 plus 175, minus 23.5 plus 140. Why not take a shot? They're not going to take their foot off the gas. They need to win this game. And they need the Eagles to lose. And they know it's only a one possession game right now in Philly by looking at the score.
I'm gonna hit the Cowboys live minus.
What are you gonna take them?
18.5 is what I got it at. So basically just outscore the Redskins.
So you're saying the normal live spread, not an alternative spread?
Yeah, I don't have alternative live spreads. So 18.5 at minus 110 is what I grabbed. I mean, if you like it, the logic sound.
Wow, 18.5 is a good number, bro. I got to pay minus 160 for that.
18.5 minus 110.
That's a good number. Right now, my books are at minus 20.5. Let me see what Bet365 has. 19.5 minus 120.
Oh, Bet365. You mean that book that you'll put the bet in and then they'll deny it?
Yeah. Robert Allen says the Redskins are going to make this close. I don't believe you believe that. I'm trying to look for value, guys. These games suck, though, man. This week 17 is rough.
Is it week 17 just more of a come out and hang out kind of on the show kind of day?
Yeah.
Army
I'm
Fern
hoping
says
we got a
Nebraska
winner.
proving the rest of the country wrong forever. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I could deal with it if it wasn't for the fact that I'm like literally 10 minutes from the border where there's I got casinos and stuff there. And I got friends who live in Iowa too, so who live on the other side of the border. So I just go hang out.
Cooper Cup already has 5 receptions. I guess I should have took the over 5.5.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that throw by Kyler Murray right there? That was a dart.
I didn't.
Hey, so let's look at these second half lines on the Steelers game, Jay.
What do you got?
Steelers Ravens, it's 3 -3 for the Steelers. The second half total is 16.5. The Ravens team total, I'm assuming, is anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5. I'm saying that because I'm looking at 6.5, but the juice is -$2. So I'm pretty sure everyone else is looking at 7.5.
What do you got on the Baltimore Ravens second half money line?
Plus 155.
Why not?
What about this one though? Steelers second half team total is 9.5. Do the Steelers get 17 points here? Do the Steelers get a touchdown and a field goal?
I don't think so. No, I don't think
so
they get
either.
17 points.
But is it worth laying -120 on the under?
No, that extra dime makes me not want to take it.
Yeah.
6-leg parlay pending. Need Indy, Denver, San Fran. Well, I'm with you on San Fran. I have a San Fran ticket in my pocket. I don't mind the Ravens +3 in the second half.
What about the 16? I almost that under 16.5 is tough. I mean, I kind of want to stay off that. I kind of just want to ride out my Ravens money line bet here. I mean, I like the idea of the Ravens second half money line. I kind of like the idea of the Ravens +3 because I mean, are the Steelers?
I can get under 16.5 team total at even money.
That's
Keenum. Keenum just dropped one in there.
What do you think about that, Ant?
Yeah, he did just drop that dime in there.
That was nice.
Would you bet that at even money?
Even money's better than -120 for sure. It's just now you just gotta think: do they score 10 points 50% of the time? If the answer is no, then you take it at even money.
What about Baltimore team total at 22.5? Basically, do they score a touchdown in the second half?
I like that.
would
Well,
say
what juice
yes.
do you have on that?
-130.
Okay.
But I don't mind that because you're talking about one touchdown.
One score for 30 minutes of football.
Yeah, my problem is
Yeah.
I'm looking at the same total, but my juice is certainly not -130.
Yeah, I like it at -130.
What do you got?
It's $2.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised they don't just give me a 7.5. They give me a 7.5 on the second
That's
half.
making me.
Yeah, I'm looking at
me want to take it even more.
Yeah, their second half team total for me is 6.5 -$2.
Yep, I'm making that an official play.
Why?
Put it
Because
up
you're
there.
getting 70
I have
cents cheaper with the juice?
Yeah,
I don't
I
blame you.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's an official play, boys. Over 22.5 -130. That's in for a unit.
Josh Miller wants to know why you're on the Niners so strong.
And you know what, Ant? If I hit it, I'm going to hit the Baltimore Ravens money line too.
Jay, did you not hear spread?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. What?
Just Josh Miller wants to know why you like the Niners so strong. He wanted to take the 3.5 with Seattle.
Why do I like the Niners so strongly? I thought about taking Seattle in this game for a couple weeks, but then I thought about it. I think the 49ers, the last 7 weeks, have had an incredibly tough schedule that has kind of skewed how they've looked. They do have injury concerns. They do, but nothing that I don't think that they can overcome. I cannot see them having this incredible year and it coming down to the last week where all they have to do is to beat the Seahawks to have the number 1 seed in the Seattle. As much as Russell Wilson is the NFC MVP, and we talk him up all the time because he's incredible and he doesn't get the credit he deserves, you cannot overstate how important that running game is to Seattle. That's why they have 8-minute drives. They run the ball a lot, and those open up the passing windows for Russell Wilson. Now you're down Chris Carson, who is underrated. You're down Rashad Penny as a spellback, who is underrated. And now you're taking Marshawn Lynch out of retirement off the couch with a week and a half's notice. Do I think that beast mode has gas left in the tank? Yeah. But do I think he needs more than a week and a half to get himself right? Yeah. I think that run game is a big loss. I think at the end of the day, the San Francisco 49er defense will win the day. They're the better team in the trenches by a mile. And I just think with Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Emmanuel Sanders, Jimmy G's got his weapons back now. They're healthy. I just don't think that they lose this game. They should have beat Seattle at home, if not for a missed field goal.
Doug Barnhouse was asking what the last play was, Jay.
Last play, the Ravens team total over 22.5 minus 130. We're going to bet that they get one more touchdown.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting you, but I just saw a question.
No, I'm done anyway. Anyway. I like San Fran minus 3. I wanted 2.5, but once I saw books start going to 3.5, I was like, it's going the wrong way. So I jumped on the 3. 49ers are the best team in the NFC, period. I don't know if I can say that. I like the Saints a lot. That's the only team that I think may be better than them. I don't know. I think it's so close. It's like splitting hairs.
Kind of like yesterday's game was splitting hairs between those two teams, Clemson and Ohio State.
Yeah. What line do you have right now on the San Fran Seattle game, man?
3.5 minus 110.
Yeah.
Money's coming in on San Francisco because earlier in the day it was 3 minus 120. So, I mean, I was the reason why I know exactly where it's at was because while you were talking, I was clicking on it because I'm like, well, if it's still 3, I'm going to hop on it. Jay's talking me into it. That's 3.5, so it's just a pass. I'm not going to get hooked on a field goal.
I think you'll be able to grab that though live early in the game too.
Josh Miller's making some good points on this Niner game. Said, I hear you on the Hawks run game problems. That's the main reason I haven't bet it yet. But the 49ers defense have gone from 14 points allowed to around 28 points allowed since week 11 with the key injuries. He makes a
In
good point
fairness,
there.
though, look at the teams they've played in the last 6
Yeah.
weeks. That
Good point, Jay.
schedule has been really rough, man. I think it's made them look worse than they are. I don't know, Spread. Can you say right now, undeniably, San Fran's the best team in the NFC the way that the Saints are playing?
No, and they've been getting beat up with injuries, and they're not the same team that ran through those first 8 games of the year. They've lost key in the secondary and on the defensive line.
Triple Beam says Rodgers versus Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
That would be fun. I don't see that Packers team making it though.
Robert Allen says Kyle Shanahan has just as big of an offensive playbook as Sean. Listen, man, I agree. Yeah. I'm a big Kyle Shanahan guy.
Same.
I agree with you. I think he is awesome. I cannot believe the Atlanta Falcons let him go and did not
Skins.
Touchdown Skins didn't make him the head coach. But man, the Saints look really good.
Yeah. And they've been less hurt with injuries, I would say. And when it comes down to it, in a big game, I know the Niners put up big points in that earlier matchup, but you got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Drew Brees. And that's just a potent combination of weapons that the Saints are going to be putting out there. Not to mention a healthier defense.
Look at the score of the game. What was the final? 48,
was it 48-45?
Yeah, or 48-46.
Yeah, something like that.
The 49ers Saints game.
It was absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have got on that Niners money line like I told you to when the Saints scored with too much time left.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize you bet the Saints money line, so you're getting mad at me like, "Oh, Anthony, you're not rooting for me on the Saints money line here." I'm like, "No, actually, I just think the Niners money line has a lot of value here because they left too much time in. We've all watched enough football to know that when a game's 42-45, the last team with the ball always wins."
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like that Cowboys bet anymore, Jay. Oh, well. The Redskins are still trash. The Cowboys will come out in the second half and blow them away again.
Yeah, they could put up another 17 or 20 in the second
half. Is Baltimore going to throw up a touchdown? That's all we need. One touchdown for Baltimore in the second half, and we're golden, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That
so I have a question, though. I do have a question for you, Spread. You said you don't like the Packers to make the Super Bowl here. So are you basically saying you think, to quote Jay, Fugazi 13-3?
I mean, just because you're 13-3 doesn't mean you're going to the Super Bowl. They have
to be the most unimpressive 13-3 team in a long time.
In a long time, yeah. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, because I don't disagree with you guys, but because I'm like, I look at these Packer games. I mean, they're winning these games, but I just don't see a dynamicness to them that you see from like the Saints or even from the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs got one more loss, but man, there's just something special about that Chiefs offense. Just makes you think, wow, this team can go all the way. The Packers just seem kind of ho-hum, despite the fact they're winning every fucking week.
Von Miller on his way out of the game could be bad for Broncos backers.
You're on the under, right?
No, I'm on Broncos -3.5 for the Denver game. I'm on the under for the Baltimore game.
Steelers punt, so we got the ball now. Let's go. Let's get a touchdown, Baltimore, huh?
Third quarter just started?
The Steelers went 3 and out and punted.
Okay.
So the Baltimore's got the ball back. Hey, Jay, I'm in the StreamYard.
Harry, I'm not sure about that game. Do we know who's playing with Harden and Westbrook, both questionable?
Rockets. Robert Allen said Green Bay is so unappreciated. Aaron Jones leads all running backs in touchdowns. They got A-Rod.
He's making good points.
Yeah, I was about to say Robert Allen's kind of making me think you guys are full of shit and Green Bay's legit.
No, I mean, if Green Bay made the Super Bowl, would we be surprised?
Were on them.
Yeah.
We were on them last week at plus 210 to beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't bet. Anthony was on them today.
I was on them last week +2. I was on them on money line. You guys give me those points. I said, give me points. Give me the money line. Packers bending Kirk Cousins over.
Bro, we were all on the money line.
Yeah.
Tyler, me and you bet the money line. Yeah. But I took him on the points also. But I was on the money line. I don't know. That defense is fucking horrific, bro. It is. For a 13-3 team, that defense sucks. That secondary is a joke.
Is that hyperbole or
no?
Where's their defense ranked at?
They were one of the bottom 5 defensive units, their secondary last year. They started the year off good. They had about 5 weeks where they looked good, and then they shit the bed. That secondary is weak.
Speaking of shit in the bed, I think the Cowboys are shit in the bed right now. They are trying to make things way too interesting at the end of this fucking half, man. Sack, fumble, blah, blah, blah.
Do you see Justin's? Too bad Flash wasn't in here for this one. The Packers are underappreciated just like the Queen of England is underappreciated.
Rob, you cannot objectively say the Packers have a good defense. Come on, bro. I mean, that's just not true.
Vikings were missing Cook in that game. Yeah, I mean, we've had injuries all year. It's a war of attrition here in the NFL, and I think that's one of the things that points to the Saints. They've had the least injury problems here over the last 5 or 6 weeks. And, you know, because they do listen to Flash, they got rid of their biggest weakness, Eli Apple. And not that got rid of him, but they addressed it by adding Janoris Jenkins, who's a top 20 corner by Pro Football Focus. Now you put him alongside with Lattimore with the already strong defensive line. I mean, that's a formidable team. Yeah, I mean, Robert, you make good points. If we're doing a live line with the Green Bay Super Bowl, would I be super shocked? No, but I'm just telling you for my predictions, I think that there's 3 teams that have a better chance.
Honestly, bro, I just don't know if I can handle if the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Oh, well, and it's looking more likely now. I mean, with New England completely giving the game away. Wow, did you guys see the fumble there in the Baltimore game? You guys are going to be pissed.
Oh, God, probably. I'm about to watch it. Oh, yep, that's annoying.
In the red zone, too, wasn't it?
Nah, they're out of the red zone.
35-yard line.
Good field position.
But
I mean, the Green Bay Packers, 20th in total defense. They're 23rd in rush defense. They're 19th in pass defense, and they're 20th in defensive DVOA. They're a bottom third of the league defense on a 13-3 team, which is rare.
That's crazy because their offense doesn't seem that dynamic to me. I mean, their offense is good, but I mean, if you're going to tell me that the Green Bay Packers have like a top 5 offense, I'd be moderately surprised.
JW wants to see Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall versus Baltimore in the Super Bowl.
Robert Allen says if the Ravens stay healthy, they'll just win it all anyways.
I mean, Heather Lane's jumping in. I agree the secondary sucked, but they showed up when needed. You can't say it's because Rodgers because he's been below average this year. This team as a whole has won 13 games, and I assume she's going more. You know what? I don't think the secondary is as bad as Jay does. I think they have problems winning the battle at the line of scrimmage sometimes on defense.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm a Cards fan, so I can't say much. I know I'm over here as a Raiders fan betting against my team, but
Yeah, I'm a Jets fan.
yeah, when you're fans like we are, Jay, I mean, you kind of just know when to fade the team, right? Because you follow them, and then at the end of the day, right? I mean, is John Gruden give me any of his $10 million? No, so I'm going to make a little money off his mistakes.
And you know what? At the end of the day, in a 1-game playoff, would you mind if Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback? Fuck no.
You know what I mean? Anyone can win. We've seen craziness in these playoffs. Yeah. I mean, even look at last night and how close that game, that game came down to the one guy running the wrong route, right? I mean,
I just don't think that they have a good defense. That's all.
Yeah, no, I haven't been impressed by them either defensively, but did the Steelers get a touchdown? You got to be kidding.
I don't know, but there is a flag on the play. I don't know what it's for.
The knee might have gone down before the second foot. Okay, they did not give it to him, which is good for underbackers like myself. The ball is floating around, it looks like.
Okay, they got a penalty, though.
Yeah.
I just want Baltimore to score one more touchdown for me. And if the money line loses, it loses. Look at this 10-3 game with the Eagles and the Giants. Jesus Christ. The NFC East sucks. Let's see what the Cooper Kupp prop is now. He's got 5 for 66.
Destin H says NWA is popular when Tom Brady was in his 30s. What's the national championship date for? Right Cape tells you it's January 13th. Seahawks or Niners tonight. Jay's on Niners. I haven't made a play, but I honestly at 3.5, I'm leaning Seahawks.
You fucking better be on the Niners. Just wait and bet it live. I'm sure you'll be able to get a better number than 3.5.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see some twists and turns in this game. Titans got 4th and 2 with Max's favorite AJ McCarron. Oh, they're able to convert with the Duke Johnson.
Cooper Kupp 60. Cooper Kupp has 66 yards in the first half, Greg. The money, not the money line, but his total yards for the game is 86. Does he get 20 receiving yards in the second half?
What's the score of that game? And let me check how much time is left.
17-10 at the half.
Yeah. At 17-10, yeah, because I'll have to keep pushing the ball.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think he does get 21 yards in the second half to win that. His receptions are 6.5. So what does he have? 5? Does he catch 2 balls in the second half?
I think so.
I think so too.
Heather Lane is breaking down the Packers' history in the playoffs.
Go ahead.
She said, then again, this year we won the Super Bowl with Rodgers. We entered the playoffs as a wild card, and we had Al Harris as a cornerback. He was horrible. OMG. All right, Heather's breaking it down. Yeah, see, and that's just another proof that, we can say who we think is the best team right now, but anything can happen in these one-off games. I mean, I know I had the Saints money line last year. That was a kick in the nuts.
Naked bootleg Danny Dimes. That's funny. Look at Danny Dimes trying to tie this game. touchdown, tie game.
That's good in the background too.
That's my mother. She's here with my daughter.
Yeah, that's good. We got some Giants fans.
I love it. What's the penalty, though?
I didn't see it. Robert Allen says the Giants are winning within or are within winning the game, and Barkley's not showing up yet. Look for the Giants to win. Robert Allen's on the Giants.
Already on.
Connor Butler's pretty happy too.
Already
we don't have
on.
a lot of Philadelphia fans in here.
+4.
I think Rye Cape's a Philadelphia fan, but I think he bet against him.
Hold on.
Ken Peacock's going ahead and be contrarian here. After 7 Giants posts, he said Eagles will still win.
Let's go, G-Man.
How do we say the guy's name below Robert Allen? I've wanted to read his comments. I just don't know how to say his name.
Prince of the City?
No, but right below Robert Allen. It's XSEPWNSTR.
Oh, Sex Winster?
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Sex Ponster?
Sex Poner 123?
Yeah. Is that what he is? He's the Ponster? I don't know. Rye Cape loves all Philadelphia teams. He's a big Joel Embiid fan. That must be fun. Fly Eagles fly and then buy Eagles buy. That's pretty good in the chat. Let's see. Danny Jones play was sloppy, but it worked. And wow, it's been 3-and-out city here in this Denver game. They're getting the ball back with 9:11 to go in the third.
The Steelers got a field goal, so it's 16-10. Let's just see the Ravens march down and get a touchdown. That'd be great.
Oh, is that what he is? He's a sexy porn star? Oh, okay. Thanks, Prince. Rye Cape is on Philadelphia. All right, well, it could be fun. Connor Butler, I don't care who wins as long as the Eagles only win by 3. All right, that's the mind of a true gambler who plays the point spread. And they keep flipping over to the Rams real quick. I don't know if you had your Cooks reception or not, Jay. Do you want to check that? It looked like Cooks, but it was so quick on my screen.
Really?
I don't know. Check your stats. I mean, they're completely ignoring that game. They're ignoring this Jacksonville game too. They just put it back on 2nd and goal with no Fournette because he was sick. Oh yeah, we believe that.
Yeah, but it says the Cardinals have the. Oh no, the Rams have the ball.
Yeah.
The Titans, or the Houston is in the red zone in this Titans game, but they're still down 14. I almost thought he was going to break it, but does look like they're going to have a 1st and goal here. Jones got a pretty good run.
Who is that?
Jones for
that is.
Texans.
I don't even know who that is. I know they have Hyde and Johnson. I don't know who Jones is.
Yeah, well, that's how much the Texans
Forgive my
are pumping up
ignorance.
this game. They're playing Jones.
Yeah. And Marshawn Lynch expected 10 to 15 carries, has looked really good in practice. Expect him to be relied on in key situations per Ian Rappaport.
All right.
Thank you, Chris.
Ravens got the ball back, Jason, so we're going to have another opportunity to get this team total over. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this Redskins Cowboys game.
So, hey, Ant, how long are you going to be on for? Just so I can figure out when I can go make a sandwich for dinner real quick. Because I don't know himself.
Oh, you could go. You could go eat. I'll be on for at least another hour. But
okay, cool. I'll stay on for another at least half hour then. And then I was just thinking right towards the end of your last half hour, I'll let you shine and I'll go have a quick snack. Sumner Hutchinson is cashing another. He hit the Danny Dimes rush prop.
Nice.
Does Sumner ever lose?
I love
it.
If
he does, he doesn't post it.
That's my fucking.
No,
because he's just posting winners left and right.
No, he tails everything we say. We say it, he tails it, whether we bet it or not. He wins more money on this show than anybody.
Yeah,
Touchdown
I
pass.
know. We don't want to put his record on the screen. Did you
Then
see that?
need it.
Yeah, AJ McCarron just scored. Where's Max when we need him?
Arshad likes Redskins under 23 in the second half.
Lynch is at 31.5 yards. I don't think that's a bad look. I don't even know if I buy this 10 to 15. I mean, what are they saving him for? I mean, if the game gets tough and they need 2 yards, you think they're going to say, oh, Marshawn's only at 14 carries. We better save him for later. No, he's going to get the ball.
The Steelers are not going to make the playoffs whether they win this game or not. I don't see Tennessee losing this game.
Yeah.
We got a first down for the Ravens. So hopefully they march down. I just don't like anything on the second half in the Redskins game.
What's the line?
Farshad likes the under 23, but I'm looking at a total of 21.5. I mean, I like 23 also. But
Fatfish, I agree. I think over 31.5 is worth a shot. Sumner said he actually did lose a bet. He lost the Redskins plus 8.5 for the first half. Well, that's too bad. 18-1's not bad, though.
Robert Allen likes longest touchdown in the Niners game over 30.5.
That's an interesting look, but I think George Kittle could definitely get you there. Sam
Yeah,
Bell
we'll be
says who's
on.
Max. He must be a new viewer if he wants to know who Max is.
We'll be on a couple
Over props.
George Kittle props tonight, I'm sure.
The Niners already have the division locked up, right?
No, everything's on the line tonight.
Oh, this is for the division then.
Yeah, I mean, you have to stay on. Netflix isn't going anywhere, Ant. You can wait.
Let's see.
What do you guys think of Philip Lindsay as a runner? Every time I look up, I see him getting tough yards.
I like him.
I like him.
The Ravens got second to 17, but I'm probably way behind.
We got Baby Strahan officiating in the Broncos game. Heather Lane, I just put 25 on the Cowboys minus 0.5 in the third quarter. Y'all said last week that the third quarter is a new game when you bet it. Heather is not only in the chat, she's taking notes and learning. I like it. Prince of the City says IGGLS, Eagles. All right. Sam Bell, yeah, you'll find out who Max is. Just keep tuning in, and pretty soon you'll wonder why you ever asked that question.
Under
Harry's
23.5. So 53.5 is what we're looking at in the Cowboys game, guys. I kind of like that, though. I do kind of like that.
You think
how many
under
points
23.5?
Yeah, it's 53.5 is the live total now. I mean, the second half's kicked off, so now it's no longer a second half line, it's a full game line, but still. But don't you think the Redskins just probably aren't going to put up? I mean, are the Redskins really going to put up enough points to get that over 23.5 in the second half?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a hedge on your bet that you made.
I don't know. It's always weird when you wind up having sides and totals in the same game because then you're like rooting for opposite things.
Yeah, Kyle, I was wondering that too.
The Ravens are going
can anyone tell me why
4-3?
Brandon Cooks is showing 2 receptions instead of 3? I don't know why either. He went down 1. I don't know why either. And I don't have access to that game. I don't have the package. I go Red Zone and whatever my local game is. And the Red Zone people at Dish Network have not been too enthusiastic about this Rams game. Hey, New York Jets fans, do you like the New York Jets' new helmets and look?
I love the New York Jets uniforms. Jay loves them too, right, Jay?
I can't stand the Jets uniforms. I think we had the best uniforms in football. I don't know why they changed them. that Kelly green with the old school, like it was basically the same exact jersey as the Colts, just blue instead of Kelly green.
And I know you don't want to watch this Raiders game, but Eric Harris just laid out a receiver. I mean, I feel bad for laughing. That's how bad he got hit.
You think there's more than 10 points scored in this Baltimore Ravens game, Jay?
I don't know.
Dude, how old is Adrian Peterson to be running like that? This is amazing.
He's old.
He's averaging 7.4 yards a carry right now.
He's been in the league for over a decade, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's an eternity for a running back.
2007 Rookie of the Year, MVP in 2012.
Josh Miller says, I can't stand the Jets, period. Thing I can't stand about the Jets is their fans like to tout their one Hall of Fame quarterback who was shitty.
Who? Joe Namath?
Oh, Joe Namath was terrible.
Good thing Max isn't on it. Isn't he an Alabama alum?
Spread. Go look at Joe Namath's career stats and career
That
record.
was back when like you could just hold receivers like whenever down the whole field.
I understand that, but even by 1960s and 1970s quarterback standards, he was still bad.
Yeah.
If you look at his win-loss record, he's in the Hall of Fame purely off of one good year.
Off the guarantee.
Yeah, like literally, that Super Bowl is the only reason why he's in the Hall of Fame. And if we were giving,
I mean, and to be fair, that was a defining moment. What is he doing there in Denver? He almost had the first down, turns around and runs three yards back. But that was probably one of the defining Super Bowls, right? Because that was off the merger, and the NFC had been kicking the AFC's butt, and it was. Didn't they kind of need it for to legitimize the merger?
He won a rigged Super Bowl.
It wasn't rigged.
I mean, to say Joe Namath deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he won that Super Bowl, despite the fact that he was a terrible quarterback the rest of his career, is like saying, "Oh, well, Trent Dilfer should be in the Super Bowl." I mean, the Ravens won it that year, right?
I don't know. I mean, Trent Dilfer didn't match around with fur coats, making out with everybody.
I saw he wore a fur coat. That means he was a great quarterback.
I mean, I take the Hall of Fame literally. So as far as fame goes, I think he makes it.
I think he was the first person in the history of football to throw for 4,000 yards.
Uh-oh. Did he just hit you with a statistical argument, Ant?
I mean, I used to have his QBR memorized to throw it in Jay's face, but I forgot it. But it's like in the 60s.
Oh, QBR. Damon Santor, Heather's your dad, Darryl Green. I know. I was trying to think of a good one to come up with, and that's about right.
He has like 40 more interceptions than touchdowns. He had multiple seasons where below 50% completion.
Yeah, but that was back when wide receivers were getting mugged the whole way down the field.
Yeah, you should still have gotten like 50 to 55% completion. There's still a lot of good.
White.
Huh?
I said, and we're white.
Oh yeah, white too. Fucking terrible. But
Christopher Reeves, we're gonna go Memphis first half, and we're going Mavericks +4.
Wow, that was a great catch by the Titans. Holy shit. It's a fantastic play. I sure hope you guys watch this Titans game because that was a really great play. Really
I'm not,
catch.
but if you're correct, I'm sure the red zone will cue me into what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was about a 50-yard bomb down to the one.
Have you heard Jimmy?
Oh, Giants just can't convert a 4th and 1 there.
That'll be a touchdown for the Texans. Probably for the Titans. The Giants money line live is plus 148. Do you think there's value there, Jay?
That's probably what it was pre-game.
All right.
Schaff wants to know if you're looking at Russell Wilson over 20.5 rushing yards, assuming he'll be dropping back more with Lynch's first week back.
Yes.
I think that number's about right. You thinking over?
Russell Wilson got us the over prop on the last play of the game, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The last time that we backed it. But I do think the 49ers win the battle in the trenches. The pocket should collapse. I do think that the only thing that concerns me is, will he be hesitant to run the football because it's week 17 and they're going into the playoffs?
But it's a playoff game. It's a playoff game, so I don't think that is.
Yeah.
I think that what would keep his prop under would be more just the fact that the Niners defensive line has the speed to catch him from behind and maybe contain the edges better than most teams could against him. That would be interesting. Do you want to? We'll have to do this. We'll have plenty of time. We'll look up what he did in the last game.
Yeah.
James Harden is out. Yeah, that's a tough game to cap, Connor. Pelicans have been playing better, but I don't necessarily feel comfortable backing them. I don't necessarily think that I want to play that game. Brown, Sutton remind me of each other. Dude, I think the sneaky fantasy picks next year are going to be A.J. Brown and Terry McLaurin. Those are two guys that really aren't talked about in the national media that put up big numbers every week. Farshad's going against us. He's going under on the Lynch rushing yards. Well, not us, but me.
Oh, what do you have on the Lynch rushing yards? About to pull that up now.
I saw 31.5, and I thought that was a good look to go over. I think they'll get more than 15 carries. Wow, look at Dak throwing the stiff arms out there.
Do you really think, though, that Marshawn Lynch is worth a bag of salt?
I mean, if I'm right and he gets 20 carries, then he has to average, 2 yards a carry to go over?
Yeah, but how do you give, what is he, like 35, 36?
You think he's getting 20 carries?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't know. How good is his backup? Homer? I don't know.
I mean, his backup
I could
not
be
even
wrong
be
on
in the league anymore because if they signed him off the street.
I don't think
they need more than one running back.
Chubb. I don't even think Chubb averages 20 carries.
Yeah, but Freddie Kitchens is a moron. He should average 28. No, I mean, he should. I mean, right? You look at that offense. He's by far the best player on the field. And the fact
that was by far the most accurate statement made on this entire show today, guys.
Yeah.
Freddie Kitchens is a moron. Write that down. Most accurate statement.
Yeah, Heather Lane's been taking notes. She could bring that up when Josh Miller says, without a proper run game, the read option won't be effective. Another reason I haven't bet Seattle yet. I haven't bet them either. I just division games at home plus 3.5. It's kind of like the old school when you started like 20 years ago and the older guys were giving you tips. That would be like kind of got ingrained into me to take plus 3.5 at home in a division game.
Rick Castillo must not have watched too many Super Bowls involving the Seattle Seahawks with this comment. Took Marshawn Lynch. Took Marshawn Lynch anytime touchdown. That they at the goal line. No way they don't feed it to him.
Well, so basically, Rick is saying that
down,
Pete Carroll learned from his mistakes.
Let's go, boys! Woo,
I think you're the only one rooting for the Cowboys in here, Ant.
I'm the only.
Who was that made that catch? Was that Gallup?
Gallup.
That was a nice
catch. The only time in my life I've rooted for the Cowboys, but I took them live.
That was a nice catch.
I'm a diehard Giants fan, wearing my Giants hat, and somehow I'm rooting for the fucking Cowboys.
There you go.
I feel disgusting, but I love money more than. Oh wait, get this shit. My biggest bet of the NFL season was on the Cowboys against the Giants in Week 1. So there's that.
And then you didn't go from there?
No, I just knew the Cowboys were way more talented than my Giants, and my Giants were a bag of shit. And I thought, the bookmakers hadn't. The bookmakers were trying to give the Giants respect for some reason because it was the beginning of the season, and I knew the Giants were a 3-14 dumpster fire. So yeah, I had multiple units on the Cowboys in that game, and it was a laugher. I think they won the game by they won the game by at least 3 touchdowns. I can't remember, but I know it was money in my pocket. I mean, if your team's going to lose, you might as well make money off of it, right?
Oh, I'm like that too. And sometimes I feel guilty. That's why you'll see me wearing so much Raiders gear. Because I'll feel guilty. So I'll take some of the winnings and go down and just buy like a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something. So I still feel like I'm supporting my team after I've bet against them for like the 5th week in a row.
RG3 looks good, guys. He can still run. Torn ACLs and all, man.
We fucking not get fucked in another second half. Could they just score a touchdown here, please?
I would like them to, Jay, but well, here's the deal. We have them on the money line, and we have the second half. So even if they don't get the touchdown, we should still win on the money line and at least push.
Derek Carr throws the ball way too much. Gruden's probably just sick to his stomach right now. How many times does this guy just throw the ball away on 3rd and short? At least try and run it. You got to be kidding
Anthony
me.
is so anti-John Gruden.
Oh my God! Fuck, dude. I lost 2 units on the Raiders win total this year. Although, Jay, I learned my lesson from last year with the Browns when I had an overwhelming amount of money on the Browns win total under. This year, the one that I loved the most was the under on the Raiders, and I only had it for 2 units versus the embarrassing amount of money I lost on the Browns last year on that win total. Holy shit. I was coasting into a win on the Browns season win total spread, and then the Browns finally woke up and fired Hugh Jackson, and that was all she wrote. I lost an embarrassing amount of money.
Touchdown Eagles.
Hey, Dale Johnson did some good work for us. He had Wilson in the game earlier this year, 23 of 34 for 232 with the touchdown interception, 6 rushes for 53 yards, and he points out that game went to overtime.
Dale Johnson says, "Ant rant coming." No, I'm kind of.
It's kind of chill today.
Cardinals are going in spread.
Dang it, that's no good for me.
I can give you a rant if you say that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill him or killed himself. Then we could go on a rant.
We could just talk about the Redskins coach.
No, actually, we can't. I'll just get off the show.
All right, I'm trying to keep you on the air. I won't bring it up again.
That's a very sore subject for me, Spread.
I know.
I want to thank. We got 162 people watching. Thank you guys very much. I haven't said that all day. Please hit the like button for us. I would really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a member of the channel. And please hit the links in the description. It's how SBR judges if it's worth having this show on the air. So if you guys like this show, you like hanging with us, you want to make some money with us, we're up 97 units going into yesterday. Just hit that on the way out for us. At 7 o'clock, we're going to stop. And at 7:15, we will be on the other stream, the 3rd show, Sunday Night Football show. So just follow us over there. Spread, I'm going to cut it off at 7. So
okay.
if you want to go and do what you have to do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go eat right now because I don't see any plays that I'm going to give out, and then I'll be ready for the evening games. So
wow, the Redskins are going to fuck me right in the ass.
Why?
Ant, I hope I see you on the 4:15 stream. I'm looking forward to it, Ant.
Well, what the?
All right, I'll see you soon.
These fucking Redskins,
all right, brother.
Jason. You're fucking killing me. Jesus Christ, man. It's the last time I ever bet on the Cowboys.
Are they moving the ball again?
Are they moving? Motherfucker, they just got a 40-yard catch and run.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. They're in the red zone. 1st and goal.
What's the total right now?
I don't know. Oh, look at that. Keenum almost got sacked, and he got out of it. And And
Saquon put his hand in the air and said, "Peace, bitch. Tie game."
is that your mom?
Yeah.
I heard that screaming. Let's go. Let's go, Jay's mom. I hear you, lady.
He put his hand in the air like he knew he was gone at the 50, bro. At the 50. I want to see these fucking Giants win.
You want to see the Giants win?
I do. Yeah, I do. For my mom. It's been a rough year for her.
Why did you decide to like the Jets when your mother, the person who birthed you, gave you life, chose to have you have a life on this planet, likes the Giants?
Because I'm just the black sheep, bro. I live my life against the grain. So if everybody's telling me to make a right, I'm going left. But I would like to see them get the job done.
Trying to get Red Zone to play me this fucking play, but they won't get it off the Redskins game.
Oh, wait till you see that play too. I never seen somebody put their hand in the air.
4th and goal.
At the
You got 4th and goal in the Redskins, so that's good. Poker Addict would like to know, can Roethlisberger still rape? How injured is he? I think he's too injured to play football, but I'm sure he's still healthy enough to commit sex crimes.
These fucking Ravens, man.
And the NFL is still ballless enough to not do anything about it.
Ravens kick a field goal. I could see it now, Ant. 22-10 final.
Ravens kicked the field goal. So it is now 19-10. Let's do this one.
They just took a reception away from Brandon Cooks. He had 3 on ESPN. That's why I bet it. Now it says 2? What the fuck is that? Bro, what is that?
Let's go, Giants.
Somebody look at other than ESPN, look at a box score. You guys see anything? Cooks has 2 or 3 receptions. That is the entire reason why I bet this prop, because he only needed 1 catch. They changed it to 2. You got to be kidding me, man. What a dicking.
I love your terminology on these things, okay? If you want a dicking, how about that Tampa Bay team total over?
Unbelievable.
I just want you to go off and rant about that a little bit so you can get it out of your system, because I know you've been steaming for hours on that one.
Oh, I can't believe that, man. That makes me more aggravated than the Tampa Bay team total. They fuck me. They put a 3 up there. I bet over 3.5 like a jerk off, and now I need 2 catches. I hate everybody.
So they'll accept that bet, but when you put in other bets in good faith, So they'll fuck you on a bet where they give you a bad line, but on a bet where you have perfectly fine lines, Bet365 will be like, actually, no, we don't want your money. Bastard. Yeah, can the Cowboys get a fucking touchdown off for me here? Pieces of shit.
Wow.
You know, you can buy off this Ravens right now, Jay, by betting the under in the game. The thought.
I got to see if I could buy out of this player prop.
I don't get live player props. I wish I did.
Oh, they're so good and so soft. And it's locked. Of course it's locked.
If they're so soft, that's why Bet365 doesn't let you bet them anymore because you've been killing them on them.
Under 3.5 is now minus 172. I'll spit in your face.
That's a lot of juice, buddy. A lot of juice.
Wow. Somehow I'm profitable on the day, but my ass hurts.
Hey, does Bet365, since it's an offshore, does that give you U.S. political props?
I don't know because it's the New Jersey version of Bet365. FanDuel and DraftKings don't. Nothing like that.
Oh, come on, Giant. Or Cowboys. Why did I say Giants? I meant Cowboys. I'm watching the Cowboys. They got a big pass play there, big first down. Let's go. Yeah, they let you bet like political props overseas, but for some reason they don't let you bet political props in America on legal sports books. My bookie lets you bet politics. Devils up 3-2. All right. Thanks for the update on that one. Let's go, Devils. I don't have any faith that the Blackhawks are going to win, so I do need the Devils to pull this out so I can turn a smidge of a profit on these two hockey games, I bet. I had plus money on both of them, so that's good. I'm also on the over 6.5 in the Red Wings Lightning game. The Red Wings are absolutely terrible. The Lightning are pretty solid squad. I just see there being goals. If the Red Wings get 2 goals in this game, how do you not get over? I don't know. Over 6.5 seems pretty good to me. Did Epstein kill himself? Yes. Minus 49 bills. No. Plus 800,000.
What a catch.
In what game? There's like 5 games going on.
Philly.
Oh.
Oh, I'm disgusted right now that I let myself get duped. Just straight up duped.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of butthurt.
Hey, hey, the fuck, dog! Beat the shit out of this dog. Hold on.
Oh, I don't think that you could beat your dog on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's a no-no. I could be wrong. Call me crazy. There's the third catch, boys. Oh my God, oh Fanabala Fangul. I will be fucking sick. I will be sick if this kid doesn't get another catch. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. There's the catch we needed, right? There's the catch we needed. But now we need one more because ESPN sucks.
Fucking little rat.
Am I smoking the good stuff? No, I'm not, Russ. I wish I was, buddy. This is me, completely sober. Just an Italian kid from Jersey, bro, trying to scratch a living.
Dale Johnson says we get a naked man instead. Hooray. That's actually not a naked man. That is Jay's favorite dream celebrity, Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah, so Ant.
Yes.
Cook's got the third catch, right?
All
so
right.
if he doesn't get a catch now, that was the one I needed. But they duped me, these motherfuckers.
I'm sorry.
Well, I you know what? That actually sounded heartfelt, so I'll accept that.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I do feel moderately sad for you.
Well, I need one more. We got a quarter. Baltimore, 1st and 10 on their own 2.
Yeah, it was, they pinned him back. That just means Baltimore's going to have a 99-yard touchdown run. You got to keep the faith, Jason. You got to keep the faith.
Damon says Cooks has 4. How does he have 4?
Hold on, Jay. I'm so sick of you bitching about the fucking receiver and how many receptions he has. It's like derailed the show for 25 fucking minutes.
There was a 3. There
What's
was
his
a
name?
stat correction. Exactly. Yeah. No, he has 3. I need one more.
What game is this?
I mean, the fact that you don't know what team Brandon Cooks plays for makes me never want to talk to you again. The Rams-Cardinals game.
Yeah, I know. You said Brandon Cooks. I know. He's got 3 receptions for 40 yards. Okay.
Yeah, but he had 3 at halftime. They fucked me. You know, Damon, it's not your fault, bro. ESPN did the same thing to me. All right, you know what? I have faith. I think we're going to get one in the 4th quarter, boys. That's what I think.
Ravens just looking to wind down the clock at this point. We're going to get that Ravens money line, I'm pretty sure, right now.
What a game this Eagles game is. 3-point game.
Dallas is up 30-16. What's the live line on Dallas? I don't trust them. I want to just buy off of it. Dallas. That's the Redskins to a pick 6. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm confident that Baltimore is going to win this game.
Mm-hmm. What can you slam the money line for right now?
You know what, Ant? A very reasonable -700. How much time's left in that game, bro?
10 minutes.
Pittsburgh going to outscore them by 2 possessions in the next 10 minutes? I just don't see it.
It won't give me it, though. That's bullshit. What about this? Can I just lay the 8.5 on Baltimore?
No,
Pittsburgh
because
scored.
I have 6.5.
Yeah, but it's basically does Pittsburgh score and Baltimore not score? That's what you need for that.
Yes, that's basically correct.
Yeah, I don't know if Pittsburgh fucking scores, is what I'm saying.
What happens if the Cowboys and Eagles both win? The Eagles make the playoffs.
You say that Baltimore money line is very reasonable. I don't know if it's reasonable, but I think it's a winner. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen in the NFL, so I'm not really interested in betting it, but I do think
definitely true. But when you think about a 2-possession game with 10 minutes left in the game in the NFL, you're normally looking at minus 1,800.
Well, I mean, it's the fact, too. It's just that Pittsburgh's not moving the ball and they can't score. I mean, you're asking the Pittsburgh to outscore Baltimore by 2 possessions with 3 minutes left.
Oh, my God. Touchdown, Eagles. Something just happened, a fumble or something. Danny Dimes. I think the Eagles just put this game to bed.
That's unfortunate. Does that mean the Cowboys pack it in? They won't give me a live line on this fucking Cowboys-Redskins game. This is bullshit. They need to give me better live lines.
Yeah, we got to get you a FanDuel account, bro.
And the Ravens are punting. And the Steelers should have good field position. Like their own. Dallas has the ball here. If Dallas scores a touchdown here, I'll start feeling a little bit better about my live bet on them. That's for damn sure.
Kenny Peacock said, "Fly, Eagles, fly."
Uh-oh. Dallas might get the titch. Is that it? Touchdown, Dallas.
Ravens are not punting? Wait, what? Play under review, 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 13, Ant.
Yeah, it says they got 1st and 10 now. I looked over, so I didn't see what happened. Because he had stopped short. Someone wants to tell me what happened because I wasn't watching it exactly. I saw it look like he was stopped short. Did they overturn the spot?
So Cowboys up, what, 21 now? Looks like you're in a good spot.
Yeah, they are. Oh, Ravens faked the punt. It's under review now. The Ravens faked the punt on their own 9-yard line, Jay.
Ballsy. Just so Pittsburgh doesn't win.
And Pittsburgh's challenging. They faked the punt on their own 9-yard line. That's what happens when this game means nothing to you. They're just going, fuck it.
Week 17, bro.
That's just a total fuck it mode, don't you think?
Yeah. All right, boys. It's 7:00. we're out of here. I'm taking a 15-minute break, and 7:15 we'll be on for the Sunday Night Football stream. Check it out over there. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button on the way out. Click the link below for us. And Anthony is gone for the night. Spread and I will see you in 15 minutes, and hopefully Max too. So we'll catch you guys in a minute. Back after this.